That's a good idea. I should write
You
one of
can
those
laugh,
up.
guys. That was a joke.
Nobody will ever look
Why
at it
the
but
lawyers
us here,
laugh at
probably.
me?
So I'm
Okay.
not cool like Gravity. I don't send this out to people. It's just for our review, basically.
So now I'm going to scare you a little bit because I'm about to load a map.
Okay, well, I'm not even in the game yet, so
Now
I'm gonna go get a drink.
All right.
Anyone want anything?
okay.
Some more chocolate milk would be great.
Red Bull.
I can do that.
No.
Sam Adams.
Blue Moon.
Rum chata.
Oh, hot damn. All right, I'll be right back.
White Rascal.
Beer.
iced tea. I don't know how this is played.
Strawberry pineapple refresh. Kool-Aid. No, not Kool-Aid. What is it? Crystal Light. That's what it is. Some water with Crystal Light juice. Be right back.
So Gravity, do you have a preference on how you would like to join the group? Did just following Oscar home after the yawning portal appeal to you, or did you have another idea?
I think I want to
It's
follow
entirely
Oscar home and then just pretend that I was there the whole time.
All right.
It sounds like fun.
This is going to be interesting. Good interesting, not bad interesting.
Oh, update available. Of course there is.
Da-da-da-da.
Okay. Let me know if or when that map shows up for you, Gravity.
I see it. The big one with all the worlds? Well,
Yeah, this is actually just a small portion of the world of the Forgotten Realms.
that's where
You're on a
Baldur's Gate is,
continent.
right?
Yeah, it is actually. Baldur's Gate is just a couple 100 miles south of you guys.
Oh my god. Oh my
Field trip.
There's Baldur's Gate right there. And
Yay!
if you follow the coast north, you will find Waterdeep. And there's a little token that says you are here. For the record, each of those hexes is about 6 miles.
That's cool.
We're not going to use this particular map a whole lot, but this was just to give you a basic idea of what the world looks like and where you are in it. Waterdeep is the largest city in the region by a long shot. It is several times larger than even Baldur's Gate.
By a large margin.
Large margin.
Sorry.
Amazing.
And this map is Waterdeep.
Nice.
You'll see there's a bunch of yellow pins on the map. Do you see them? You may not.
Mine are green.
They're green. He's colorblind.
I am indeed colorblind, so they're green.
God.
Anyway, in the North Ward, which I will zoom in on here, you will find there's one for Troll Skull Alley. That is where the players have the characters have their manor, Troll Skull Manor, that has the Restless Tavern on the first floor. And that's basically what a close-up of the alley is.
That's awesome. I really like the NPC faces there. That helps a lot. You done good, Sonny.
I'm glad you like it.
I do, man. I do.
Indeed, well done,
And
Gibson.
I hope you guys like this too. This is going to take a minute.
Oh, shit.
This is a revised map of Troll Skull Manor.
Ooh, revisions.
Is this before or after Oscar burns it down?
Before.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Holy shit, Batman.
Yeah, when that has come up fully.
Okay.
Oh boy. It's a biggin.
So, direct in time, so you know what's going on here. I went back and I took the map of Troll Skull Manor and I added a room for gravity. And while I was at it, I also went ahead and put the roofs on each level so you know exactly where those are and how far they extend and that kind of thing.
Oh,
I thought it
cool.
gave just a better understanding of exactly where in the house you were. So
I like that.
That
Okay.
is cool.
I can't see anything yet, but it sounds good.
See, I've got my own room. I have been here the whole time.
yeah, you'll have to excuse the slow loading times. My connection is absolute crap. So I try to. I have a button to preload a bunch of stuff, and I just failed to do it on this particular map. So
All good.
Where does it preload to if we're not here?
well, I have to wait till you are here.
Oh, I see. Okay. It'd be cool if they had like a server set up so you could preload to that, and
Uh,
then when we
fu-
got in.
funny you mentioned that. They
Oh,
are having a Kickstarter at the start of next month for Fantasy Grounds Unity,
Wait,
which
what?
Kai can tell you a lot more about than I can. But one of the things that they are adding to it is a cloud processor thing where you can upload this stuff to.
nice.
It will also have line of sight on the map.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Does that mean like they put in dynamic lighting, or what does that mean?
Not necessarily dynamic lighting, but that is something that they want to do, and
Right.
that's, to my understanding, part of the Kickstarter. So we will see. But coming soon, hopefully, to Fantasy Grounds will be
Oh man.
What does
that.
Will our
line of
And
sight
subscription
mean? Does that mean if
pass over?
I go
it
to use an
essentially means
ability on somebody, it'll automatically decide whether I can see him or not?
more along the lines of if you are moving down a hallway, you can only see what your character would see.
Huh. Okay. So you can overlay a mask on a map that would do that?
Something like that. I can show you a video of it if you want. Let me find. I'll pop it onto Discord and you can see it.
Do you know anything about subscriptions carrying over?
Sorry, what was that?
Subscriptions? Because, we paid a lot of money.
Uh, the way I understand it is there will be a small upgrade charge.
Based on when you bought it. So you guys, since you bought it within like a year or so, probably won't be that much of an upgrade. But since mine's a couple years old, it might be a little bit.
Is
Interesting.
your mic
Exactly.
not in front of your face, sir? Just trying to see.
My mouth is full of beef jerky.
Berfturker! Berfturker!
So
Okay, here's an example of what they're talking about when they say the line of sight.
Okay.
guess what tonight is? It's the most magical night of the decade.
What is tonight? Game of Thrones? It's Game of Thrones.
Clean sheets night.
Oh. That's also cool. Whoa, dude, Kazan, that shit's cool.
Yeah, I am excited for this. This is going to be fun. Now, this is not coming anytime soon. They have a beta test that's supposed to start this fall. So this is not something that's going to happen like soon.
Oh shit, that's where Alex died.
It
Avon.
it is indeed. That was
Evan.
Cragmaw Cave.
Yep.
Evandia.
I mean, we all died there, but Evan died. He painted the
Yeah.
walls.
Gravity, we murdered Jax's first character there.
Our
Pretty
first
quick,
game,
pretty
our
early.
first time online, Drax's first character got uber super killed. Like, his brains on the walls.
It was funny because I was hardcore carrying the team.
He was, too.
Like,
He literally was carrying my character out.
figuratively and literally.
He literally was. Oh, no.
So everybody died?
Yes,
Because
we
I did,
failed.
yeah.
Kai was running like a Dark Souls version where everything was super badass, and I didn't know that. I don't think Drax or Kaizen knew that either. Maybe they did. I don't know.
At the
But-
time,
You
we
had
didn't.
so many chances.
Man, he
And we
fucked
failed
us
them
up.
all.
Thanks, Kai.
Sorry.
It was all right.
Oh no, it was
I ended up
awesome.
with a pretty badass dwarf.
He carried on that way for quite a while, and the next few fights were brutal as fuck. Like those orcs in that cave.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I still remember that shit.
Mm.
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 Just
Just
Okay,
think about them times.
I am
thinking about
I
them
am
orcs.
still preloading
Ugh.
images because you guys could go practically anywhere today, and I want to make sure I've got all my bases covered. So give me just a minute, and I'll start the recap here.
Durky. I was
Still
gonna
can't-
say let's start it up. It's almost 7:30.
I still can't see Troll Skull.
Is this better
Really?
at all?
Yes, much better. Thank you.
For some reason, my microphone keeps getting turned down.
You're almost a little too loud.
Hind, you may have to pop out and back in. I don't know.
Oh, is it me?
I don't know.
Consider me gone.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet either. Should I do the same?
Uh,
I'm just seeing gray.
Mine hasn't loaded yet either.
Ha!
well, maybe it's just me then.
I can see our figures.
Through wear sundresses.
Wow.
Well, that's a little worrisome.
No, man, Oscar rocks a sundress.
Bart would probably rock a sundress too.
Probably.
So would Todrin.
I
They
don't
could
know,
rock
man.
Rags.
That man could rock rags. Awesome. You're right, actually. Totally right.
Figuratively and literally.
Literally.
All right.
Rock
So
those rags.
based on Kai's suggestion, I am not going to give you a review of the clues. You're going to have to rely on your own notes for that.
Oh boy.
So
Thanks, Kai.
You're welcome.
Ha ha, my own notes.
Oop, that was not the right one.
Ba-doom.
You know what? I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a douchebag at level 4. Sorry, Kaysen.
Hey, please do.
Wait,
what? Nothing.
Wait, what?
I
What I
know what
miss?
he's saying.
What's going on?
It's a very keen joke. Just keep it in mind for later.
God damn it! I was trying to think of a way.
Okay. I hope
Rock Skull, you're all dead.
that map will.
Which
Is-
one is it? I closed it.
And I need
The
the
Troll
ISO
Troll Skull Alley.
WDH dash.
WDH.
No,
Okay,
sorry.
that one.
WDH dash Troll Skull Manor.
Yeah, all gray.
What's wrong?
Can I has? Maybe it'll load for me
Okay.
now.
All right.
Or should it be everybody out? Reboot. Oh, there it is. It's just gray. Sadly.
Well, I wonder what's wrong. I wonder. I'm going to close Fantasy Grounds and start it back up because I don't know if any of the
'Cause why
others
not?
are loading. So everybody out and back in, and I apologize again. This is usually it's not this bad, but
No
It's all
worries.
good.
Connection's being weird.
It's okay, Case, it happens to all the guys.
Can't perform on demand, man.
I wonder
So,
why it loaded the
right-click-
two huge maps, but not that.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It is,
Yeah,
though.
probably so.
Absolutely.
So right-click on the background and go up, and then to either return to menu up.
It may just very well be that I was trying to load too much at once because I had several things and I just didn't let them all finish. So that may be the problem.
Did you guys see my finished piece?
Okay, everybody can come back in now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, dude, that looks awesome.
Pretty stoked. As you can tell from my face in the mirror.
That does.
Oh shit, I thought that was part of it.
Nah, man. That's this thing. You can find it on ThinkGeek. It's an infinite mirror, and it's got two torches in there. The batteries are dead, so it's not on. But when it's on, the mirror reflects the torches, so it looks like it goes back forever down this, dungeon hallway with torches down the sides. It's pretty sweet. But when it's off, it's just a mirror.
Let me know when everybody's in here. So
I'm almost there.
I'm first.
Oh.
Wait, and there's Oscar.
there you go.
I'm a coming.
I am
Blizzard's
first
never early or late. He arrives exactly when he intends to.
by a large margin.
Yeah.
Thought we agreed that Gravity was going to sing the background music.
I did not agree to this.
She just said, "I'm going to do this."
You signed
I
the
did
waiver.
not.
You signed the waiver.
You think I signed the waiver, but I did not sign the waiver.
Damn it!
All right. When the fireball
Hey,
was
she
detonated
was
in
there.
front of when the fireball was detonated in front of Vivi's shop, you guys immediately ran across the street to aid the injured. Dwarf that you now know is named Nazca Urgray, and the Xanathar Guild bandits in your tavern made a hasty exit out your back door and were followed by one of Oscar's rats into the sewers. In the rubble of his store, you found Vivi, who was already dead, like many others. You are, however, in time to save the life of Danica Fiddlewick, a young halfling who works in your tavern. You began investigating the scene and made a number of important discoveries before the city guard cordoned off the area and detectives from the city watch arrived. Bart, I moved along too quickly here, and I need you to tell me now: did you go and give the necklace of fireballs to Barnabas and Faith?
No, I was planning on doing that first thing in the morning when we
All right.
went to go do the witness the speak with dead spell.
Got it. Okay. And that's where we're going to start today. So,
Okay.
recognizing that Bartholomew was a fellow member of the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors, it's essentially the Mages Guild Gravity, as well as the fact that the gnome was headed towards your manor, Barnabas requested that your group be present for the casting of a Speak with Dead spell, first thing tomorrow morning at the Holy Hands House, a nearby All Faiths temple. After the cordon was lifted a couple of hours after the blast, your group decided to go to the Yawning Portal and see Davil Starsong, who is the leader of the local Zentarum. You asked if he might know who the Zentarum agents that were found dead. He said that he did not. He insisted they were not under his command and instead belonged to a splinter cell of the Zentarum that is acting within the city. He also pointed out that he and you were both being watched by a group of Xanathar Guild goons across the well in the middle of the Yawning Portal's tap room. One of them even tried to antagonize you guys. Now, there's one thing I'm going to point out here that I think may have gotten missed, and that's Davil has previously told the group about his group of the Zentarum have challenge coins, so they know who each other are, and so you guys would know to look for that if they were among his guys.
Right. Real quick, Kazan, I know ceremony is a thing that you were saying, first level paladin. It's not in my spell list.
It's in Xanathar's guide.
I have that module loaded.
Boy, you need to go into the Xanathar guide version, because right now you're just looking at the players.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's there.
Oh, I see. Okay. Damn, that's good to know. Cool.
Yeah, so it's not it doesn't auto load everything all together.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
So as you were finishing your discussion with Devil, you heard desperate shouting and banging from down in the well. A swarm of bats filled the tavern from the well. There were some adventurers that were trying to get out. Turned out they were being attacked by a phase spider. And you guys bravely threw yourselves into the well and
That's
fought
right,
them
I
off.
fucking misty stepped. That was
You-
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
you
we were
guys
badasses.
You saved those adventurers, and everyone in the tavern saw it, including Gravity. And that's where we're going to pick up.
What a coincidence.
She has decided to follow you guys home. If you guys want to give descriptions of your characters now for her, maybe.
Okay, so I was reading ceremony. So she was down in the hole? Part
No,
of
she was in the tap room and saw everything.
the... Okay. Okay, gotcha. So maybe Oscar will go first then, because she'd see him at the top while we're down in the hole.
Oscar chewing.
Oscar is chewing. All right, I'll go first. So, Todranam Cathra is... Look at my notes here. How did I describe myself? Unless Bert's ready to go, I gotta find this real quick.
Okay. It's not Bert, it's actually Bartholomew Margaster. And he is pretty much always wearing dark shades of purple with silver filler and accent metal. Very fine clothing because he's a noble. And even when there is no air, his cloak always has a subtle billowing about it. He has shoulder-length brown hair that's straight, and he has very intense green-blue eyes. Angular features, kind of short. Yeah, that's Bart.
And he is a member of House Margaster, which is one of the noble houses in the city.
Indeed.
Nobles and I get along so well.
Oh. I sure do hope so.
Alright, and then...
Oh shit. Sorry to interrupt. There are 2 critical things for Gravity's character.
You cut out. For Gravity's
There's-
character, we...
That we never finished.
Oh,
Oh,
critical things.
Yeah, so tabaxis are psychotic cats,
Oh, right.
and there's 2 obsessions we forgot to...
oh.
Let me find it here real quick.
I'd forgotten about this. Sorry.
There's psychotic cats.
Well, not psychotic, but
This is Kai.
Okay, so tabaxi personality. A tabaxi might have motivations and quirks much different from a dwarf or an elf with similar background. Use the following tables to customize your character in addition to the trait, ideal, bond, and flaw of your background. You also pick like a whole bunch of flaws instead of just one, which is just fine. So do you want to pick from a list or randomly roll the d8?
Let's randomly roll the d8.
Go ahead and randomly roll a d8, please.
Oh man.
Which one is that?
This is your the 2 triangle. It was triangle one.
The bigger
Flat
triangle.
top triangle instead of the.
Third from the right.
Thank you.
So this is your curiosity is currently fixed on ... Might as well just make it Oscar. 8. 8 is a legend or tale.
Perfect.
So now roll a d10 for your tabaxi quirk.
Which one is that?
The next one over.
over. To the left.
Wow.
Also an 8. Oh god, yes. When talking about something you're obsessed with, you speak quickly and never pause, and others can't understand you.
Oh dear.
Wait, one more time?
That's gonna be so hard.
When talking about something you're obsessed with, you speak quickly and never pause, and others can't understand you.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
And what was the first one? The obsession?
A legend or tale.
Oh. So she picks one?
Yeah. There's another thing about where tabaxi come from that I wanted to cover with you.
Gravity.
Want to do that privately, or?
I put those in your notes section on your character sheet if you care to take a look at them.
Where is that?
It's the tab that says notes, and then down at the very bottom, there's a section that says notes under appearance and flaws and bonds and all.
Thank you.
May I steal gravity for just a quick moment?
Sure. Actually, I am going to steal Todrin to the next room down, so...
Oh, okay.
Todrin, come to gaming. You guys can have whispers.
What up?
All right. So, Todrin.
Yep.
Okay. When you drift off to sleep after you guys have come home from the yawning portal, you dream of the night when you stood vigil in the Temple of Beauty a month ago. As you walk through the marble halls, you soon find yourself standing before the goddess of beauty, Sunni Firehair herself. She is astonishingly beautiful and smiles as you approach. Her delicate hand gracefully caresses your cheek as she looks into your eyes and speaks. My champion, you have been through much this day.
Oh, can I speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been rough, but it's good to see you.
It's my pleasure. Just tell me, what is your vision revealed to you?
My vision in the mirror?
Yes.
Oh, right. It wasn't good. I saw fire was the main thing, but I think that might have been what I've been dealing with today.
She just nods her head and lets you continue.
Fuck, give me a second. I did put that in my notes somewhere, didn't I?
It's okay, don't worry about it.
But no, like I did type things about the vision and they're gone now. Have you been poking around in my notes?
No. I don't see it, though.
Yeah, I typed in about the masks and the fire. Fuck! Okay.
Just a quick refresher. There was the fire.
Well, let me try. There was the guy with the hat. The what's the dark elves called?
Drow.
Drow. The drow with the hat and the fancy clothes. There were the cult, the
Right.
cultists with the masks, the fire, and there was. Hmm,
You saw a. Do you want me to go ahead and tell you?
yeah, please.
And I can get you the full script if you want. But there was a dark robed mage that had a hood over his head with a flying snake, and he
Right.
had some kind of metal gauntlet on his left hand.
You know what? I probably put that in our notes between you and I on Discord, not in the game.
That may be. I'm
That
not
sounds
sure.
right.
And the other thing you saw was just eyes, just tons and tons of eyes.
Right. Okay. So let me type that in real quick. Eyes and eyes. Nah, you go ahead. Do you think? Do you think?
Um, so when you explain the vision to her, she tells you, "I fear I cannot aid you in unraveling the mysteries of your vision. You must find the meaning yourself."
Didn't they come from you?
Of course, but it is you to discover the meaning.
You're breaking up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, she says the vision did come from her, and that you must discover their meaning for yourself. Though she can't tell you what it means.
Oh. Now, pardon me, but when you say champion, is there something in particular I can do for you, my dear? Because I would do anything.
Much, much, Todrin.
Name it.
Time will come. Don't worry. She says, the half orc, Yagra.
Yeah.
She's taken a great interest in you, and she's become a regular at the temple.
That's good to hear.
She seeks more from her relationship with you, but tell me of your intentions with her.
Ah, well, just my interpretation of your doctrine. I never expected to get this personal with you. Just I'm just doing my best to spread the love. I hadn't had a particular interest in her. I would like to see her join the following, but uh, I mean, she definitely wants more from me than I think I can give. It's kind of it's scary. It's happened before.
She just gives you a soft nod. She says, I have chosen you to be my champion. There are those who are and will be jealous of your appearance, of your nobility, your success, jealous that I have chosen you as my champion.
Wow.
Trust the Heart Warder, Lorelei Lynn. She will not lead you astray.
Okay.
And go ahead, because she's starting to step away.
No, that's fine. Like that interrupts me.
Yeah. So that's where it ends, and we will go back on up to the channel unless there's anything you want to ask or say or anything before we get back to the group.
Holy shit. Just that's gonna swell Todd's head just a little bit.
Hey, if that's the way you want to play it, run with it.
Whoa.
Totally.
Awesome. Cool. Hell
All
yeah,
right.
man. All right, let's do this. Yeah.
Well, good timing.
Yeah.
All right. So it is early the next morning. You guys have all returned home from the yawning portal and gone to bed. Gravity has followed you guys. I feel like I'm missing something. Descriptions.
Yeah,
I didn't let you
descriptions.
finish descriptions.
Right. So the second human you see would be tall. He's 6 foot, standing next to Bert, hand on Bert's shoulder. This guy is, in my notes, I put him down as painfully beautiful. It's insane. He's got blonde hair about neck length that's pulled back by a headband that goes across his forehead, and there's this red stone sitting right in the middle of his forehead that flashes with bright light periodically. The rate seems to increase and decrease based on the scenario, but it's always flashing. He's
Flashing or pulsing?
It depends.
Like,
It really depends. I guess at a resting heart rate, it would be pulsing, but definitely.
One might say
changes.
throbbing.
At times, yes. Very fancy armor, very fancy clothes. This guy looks like he can take a beating and keep on smiling. Just very, very charismatic, confident guy. His name is Todrin Amcathra. He is a member of a different noble family. And that's just about it. He just seems to radiate power and confidence. Big sword, big shield.
All right. Oscar.
Oscar is all that but 7 feet tall.
Just had to one up me, damn it.
All right.
So no, he's furbolgs are kind of like a big, goofy, friendly forest land kind of creature, and generally that's where you would know them to be. Oscar, however, has lived almost his entire life in the city. So rather than being kind of attached to nature, he's more attached to the city. So you'll see him kind of going around, fixing doors and lighting candles that are too high for people, and playing games with street urchins and stuff like that. Lots and lots of rats just fucking everywhere.
God damn it.
Yay.
So he's
Yay.
big, he's tall, he reads a lot, doesn't really remember very much of it, or remembers it wrong, and he has lovely leopard print
Leopard print shoots?
sheets on his bed.
Oh. Okay.
Good lord.
Oh, the other thing too is he tends to somewhat deliberately mimic whoever he's talking.
Yeah, that gets interesting.
All right. Gravity, do you have a description of your character?
I can try. So she's a cat person, a tabaxi. I'd say she's probably all black, a lot like my cat. We'll give her green eyes. We'll go with green eyes. Her personality traits: nobody stays angry at her for very long. She can diffuse any amount of tension. We'll go over the flaws though, because you guys will like this. I once satirized a noble who still wants my head. It was a mistake that I will likely repeat. I have trouble keeping my true feelings hidden. My sharp tongue lands me in trouble, and I'm a sucker for a pretty face.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Meow.
All right. So
Meow.
Ow.
So the way I see
Sorry.
this is that when you guys came out of the well, the tavern was filled with. This is at the yawning portal. The night before, you guys come out of the well. There was cheering and celebrating. You guys were, you didn't pay for another drink the whole night. And Gravity saw you guys, specifically Oscar, and she decided to follow you guys home since you guys were where the adventure is.
Look at all the pretty people.
So the next morning, let's see.
So that map.
They opened for me this time.
So the next morning, are Todrin and I aware that a tabaxi has stayed the night here with Oscar?
Oh yeah.
Not. So we're where?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still gray for
Wait,
me.
what am I aware of?
I just had my map and then it just went back to gray.
Wonder what that's about. Kai, did it do the same thing for you?
Yes, I had Troll Skull Manor loaded, and now it is gray.
That is weird.
Seems
Troll
to
Skull Manor
coincide
2
with.
works fine.
Sounds to coincide with when you shared it with me for some reason.
Oh, is this the one with the roofs?
Yeah. Alright, how about now?
No.
I see people, but just the icon.
Okay, I don't know why it's doing that.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll show it on Discord later or something. We'll figure it out.
Are we supposed
Anyway.
to be in the normal one or Troll Skull Manor 2?
This one does not have a number after it.
Yeah, 2 is the older version without the roof.
We can use it for the time being if we need to.
We may have to.
That's okay. Anyway, next morning, you guys are up about and you've had breakfast. Floon, the guy who runs the bar, is here, and he tells you that Kelso and the other halflings are, after Danica was injured, they've decided to take a couple of days off, and they will be back after Trolltide. So in the meantime, Floon is holding down the fort.
Alright, so it's in the morning?
Yeah, first thing in the morning. You guys are waiting for the city watch to take you to the temple.
So we're down in the tap room?
Yeah.
Well, I'm down in the tap room.
Sorry. Jesus.
Everything okay?
No, Bartholomew.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt. Continue. I had to find my phone.
Okay. So unless there's anything you guys want to do, you guys will just sit a couple of minutes, and it won't be long before 2 City Watch constables arrive at the manor.
Before
Knock
that
at the door.
happens,
Constables.
Sure, go ahead.
Gravity, are you there with us?
Yeah?
Oh, Bart?
I'm downstairs.
Yeah,
I'm in
we're
the
having
tavern.
breakfast, right?
Yeah, sure.
We're discussing the cat that followed us home.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like looking at Bart and saying Bart, and then kind of pointing at Gravity. Bart,
Yes. Yes.
who's that?
I don't know. I figured you would know that. She's been following you.
Are you kidding me? Neither of you know who this is?
Ah.
I thought you would know.
Who's that?
Well, I guess the right question here is, and I turn to you, Gravity. Who are you? Because you're clearly what's the word?
Humanoid.
Humanoid. Meow?
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, hey,
I'm
yes.
offended.
You're offended.
Oh, of course, offended. We met at that party. When was the one I got kicked out of?
Right, that is definitely a phrase Oscar has heard before. My dear, could you perhaps supply us with a name to call you?
You can call me Gravity.
Gravity. That's a heavy one.
Haha.
Oh.
Sorry. Well.
Taldrin, you're getting me down.
See what he did there? Anyway, it's good to have you. We seem to have a gap in the group.
Gravity, are you done with the milk?
No.
Oh. Well, help yourself, of course. I suppose.
It's mine now. Thank you.
I just look down at my dry cereal.
How
Okay, I reluctantly share the milk with.
how long would you be planning on sticking around?
As long as I want.
She's not sticky at all, and I run my hands through her hair.
Meow.
All right. Can you fight?
Can I fight? Oscar, could I fight?
Bart, can she fight?
Yikes.
No.
Well, you seem confident.
No,
so,
she cannot.
Oh,
Hey. Yes, I can.
okay,
Oh,
good.
She can.
That's good. Very good. I just want you to know you're probably going to end up having to use that skill if you stick around with us. That being said, we do have a rat problem in the building. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, there's dozens of rats in the room.
That does not sound like a problem to me, but
I-
hey.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want to be offensive, but if you can help, that'd be great.
On
It's a
that
buffet.
note, you guys, when you go looking at the rat traps that Tally made for you guys, what rats that you have that are not Oscars are currently in those traps?
Oh,
You guys haven't seen any rats that don't belong to Oscar out running around anymore.
okay.
Oh, nice. So it's working. Cool.
That's good.
Well,
That's good to know.
that doesn't mean that there's not a problem. So when you do see them, you're welcome to
Right.
have them. I hope that's not offensive. I feel like that's offensive.
That being said, I do have a ceremony to attend this morning, and I get all sober and serious and stand up. So, and if y'all want to accompany me, that's fine, but I have a friend to bury.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So,
Yeah, it's about that time that the constables knock at the door to escort you to the Holy Hands house.
Oh my.
This is not funeral music, Hasten.
well, we're not at the funeral, Kai.
Not yet.
God.
A funeral's going to take a few days. They've still got an investigation to do.
So what are we doing then?
Oh.
I stand up prepared for the ceremony.
No, yeah, last session you said it would be the next morning that would happen.
The investigation happens the next morning, where they're going to do the Speak with Dead spell. That's where you guys are going.
Okay. So, not the ceremony then.
Not yet.
Never mind.
It's going to be a little while. It'll be after Troll Time that they'll actually bury the bodies.
Okay.
So, the constables escort you from Troll Skull Manor to the Holy Hands house just across the high road. And when you enter the temple, you are greeted by a balding dwarf priest with a neatly braided beard. He's wearing earth-toned vestments and a holy symbol. And he says, "Welcome to the Holy Hands house, my friends. You must be one of the detectives." And he's looking to you, Bart.
Ah, yes. And you must be, or you might be.
I have a name. It is Harvard Hammerstone.
Imagine a
the
person
way you
standing
started to say that, I was like, did he already say the name? Am
Right.
I being stupid?
You just meet someone, they're like, I have a name. Where is it? Where did it go? What was it?
Harbeck Hammerstone.
And that's BEK?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat there.
Oh, wow, I guess. Rather
And
nice.
he's, please, this way. The other two detectives are waiting for you. And he leads you.
Excellent.
He leads you, all four of you, through this All Faiths temple to the cellar. And when you enter the room, there are 12 bodies that are laying in beds, neatly arranged. You see, most of them have coins over their eyes where they have. I'll tell you what. Everybody, roll me a religion check.
Religion.
Origin.
How do I do that?
It'll be under the skills tab. Just double click where it says total next to religion. There you go.
Ah! Ha
Ha ha ha! Damn!
Oh wow!
That 20.
You all recognize that the priests here at the Holy Hands House have cast a spell called Gentle Repose that preserves bodies and prevents any sort of undeath from occurring to them. And they have done this to all of the bodies except for 3. And those are the body of the gnome and the 2 Zentarum mercenaries. And when you enter the room, you see Barnabas and Seth.
Do we recognize any of the other 12, or I guess in this case 9 bodies?
You recognize Vivi.
The rest were just people in the street, right?
Right. I can give you descriptions of the rest of them if you want.
Not descriptions. I just wanted to know if we recognize them.
I would
These
just say
people
you recognize these are the victims from the fireball.
Okay, so nobody we're familiar with, though.
Right.
Okay. Just Vivi, obviously, and the Zentarum, which I guess we're not familiar with, but we're never mind.
Right.
Never
So,
mind.
you guys see Barnabas and Seth are there waiting for you, and they welcome you. And are we ready to begin?
I look at Bart and Oscar. Is Gravity with us?
You just call me Bart?
Yes.
I mean,
You are all
Squadron.
all
I think
4
I
of you
am.
are present. All 4 of you are present in the room. You also see another figure. This man.
What
who,
the fuck?
Oscar, you recognize this man. You met him briefly at the opera several weeks ago. And he introduces himself as, it's good to meet you all. I'm sorry it can't be under better circumstances. My name is JB Nevercott.
Who met him?
JB, good old JB. This is Todrin, Bart, and Grabbit.
It's a pleasure. I was heartbroken when I heard about Vivi. He and I were very good friends.
He's a good man.
And
Both have the same scissors.
Barnabas looks to you and says, Mr. Nevercott has graciously offered to cover the funeral costs of all the deceased, as well as the casting of the Speak with Dead spells we will be using today.
Why would you do that? That is incredible. Thank you. But
Vivi was a very dear friend, and I want to get to the bottom of his death.
thank you.
I'm writing some of this down in a book I carry.
Okay. And he says, all I ask is to be a witness to this, and if that's acceptable, and he turns to the detectives and to you guys, just asking permission to watch, essentially.
As he does that, I'm flipping around and I'm like, yes, JB, what does that stand for?
He just smiles and says, maybe another time.
Ah, I see. Well, if you are all ready then.
Saith speaks up and says, this is highly irregular. I don't believe, but Barnabas cuts him off and says, I see no harm in it, old friend. We have witnesses present already. What's the one more? Besides, Mr. Nevercott has shown a great deal of generosity to the victims of this crime. He says, and he turns to the dwarf and, let us start with the gnome. And you guys watch as the dwarf steps forward and begins casting Speak with the Dead on the gnome that's laying in front of you. And Barnabas turns to you and says, do you have any questions you would like to ask? He's specifically talking to Bartholomew, considering that you're both members of the Watchful Order of Mages and Protectors.
Oh my. May I consult my colleagues for one moment?
Please do.
Excellent.
Like to use a phone a friend.
Because I'm aware that the spell is very limited.
Yeah. If none of you know, the priest will tell you that you can ask. Let's see.
It's 5 questions.
Yeah, 5 questions.
And he doesn't have to answer.
He doesn't have to answer? Fuck.
No, it's not force the dead to speak. It's just speak with
Why didn't they use that spell? Fuck.
them.
Well, we need to know why he was targeting. We need to know if he was going for Vivi or if he was coming to the tavern. We need to know why he might have been blown up, and we need to know why
What they
Zentarm.
took from him.
Who took from him?
What they wanted. They wanted that item. Oh shit. I don't
What?
remember.
As you guys are discussing the questions, Barnabas will tell you that.
Yeah, don't use any of those. None of that happens.
Barnabas will tell you that the best anyone could tell from the blast and the positioning of the bodies, the gnome was headed from across the street to your tavern,
Right, yeah,
and that's why you've been brought here, is to find out why.
right.
But somebody at some point told us
That's right.
that there was an item.
Fala saw someone who was injured in the blast take something from the gnome's body and leave with it, and no one's found him.
Right.
Oh, was this somebody the limping Zentarum?
Presumably Zentarm, yes.
Right, that she said appeared to be burned
Right,
and
okay.
limping.
So we
Right?
need to know who sent the gnome. We need to know who was his target in our tavern. We need to know why he was on the wrong side of the alternate Zentarum group. And we need to know what was taken from him. Any one of those would be great to know. I don't see the point of this if he can't be forced into answering, though, so you'll have to get tricky. Hopefully they know what they're doing.
Can you cast Charm Person on a dead person?
Charm dead person?
Deadly charm.
No, she's
Good.
got a point, though.
That's all I got.
That's a good point. I never thought of that. Bring them back. You have to answer some, or we can at least ask you some questions and then charm them.
Is a humanoid you can see within range.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Doesn't specify that they have to be alive.
Fuck, Gravity. Nice work.
I'm going to allow it for this. Go ahead and roll me just a d20. That's the one on the left-hand side. We'll see how he does.
With all the sides.
Yeah, he
Aw.
fails, so he is charmed.
Nice.
The body of the gnome is charmed. He now thinks of
By who?
you
What
guys.
happened? I'm sorry. Is this something Gravity's doing?
Yes,
I thought I rolled a 2.
you did for the gnome. That's his save against your DC.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have specified. So he needed to get a 12 or better, I think it is, and he got a 2. So he now thinks of you guys as you are his best friends.
yay.
Wow. Nice. So they cast Waken Dead Person or whatever the fuck, and it sits up, and then our cat, does something, and
And purrs and rubs up against him.
and we have no idea why, but he seems more pliant.
Yeah, the gnome's head just kind of turns and looks at you, and his mouth opens and you just hear this.
Hey.
You have any questions you want to ask?
I'm looking
Me?
at Bart.
Any of you?
Yes.
You see Barnabas is standing back watching.
Did you, when you died, were you carrying any items of import or significant relevance?
The Stone of Golor.
You've told us what that is, right?
Oh
Out of character.
shit! Oh fuck! No fucking way.
What's that?
I cough.
I look around at the group.
I'll walk up
Anybody?
and mumble to Bart. The guy, the Zentarum guy, he told us the Zentarum were looking for that and the stash of gold that Lord Neverember supposedly took.
Right. But the stash of gold would have been taken by the group, so that doesn't matter. I'm whispering back to you. I guess the relevant question would be, why were you carrying the stone? Where were you going with it? I guess that was 2 questions, but
This is hard, dude. This is really hard.
I was attempting to escape the city with it. I was bringing it to you to take to Lord Neverember.
Oh fuck. Who sent him? Who sent him? Or why would he give it to us?
those are both good questions.
So just to remind everybody, including Gravity, who has not known this, there are 2 guilds that we're kind of working with and against in the city, the Zentarum and the Xanathar. And they sound similar. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm sorry. Just do your best. The Xanathar had the stone. The Zentarum stole it because they think they will lead them to the money that Lord Neverember supposedly stole.
That's right.
That is in my notes. Cha-ching.
Okay. You see the dwarf priest just holds up 2 fingers and says, "You have 2 more questions you can ask him."
From where did the order come from for us to get the stone?
It was my choice. I couldn't escape their dogs.
Fuck. Fuck! Okay.
I turn away from him and whisper to you guys. I think the last relevant question is, why did he have the stone in the first place?
Well, we need to think forward at this point. It doesn't matter him. He's dead. Nobody cares. I mean, of course, people care, but...
I suppose you're right. Forward, not back.
Yeah, forward thinking. What? Damn it.
It's all good.
What was he planning on? I know that's still in the past. Something we can use. Where would the false Zentarum have taken it?
You wouldn't know that.
No, you're right. But they were following him, so...
You see the dwarf points out, you can ask one of the Zentarum.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. So maybe we need to know... Hell.
I'm not sure.
Maybe we can get all the relevant information from the Zentarum then. So
It's a long shot,
this
but
this guy was trying to help us. Let's use this last one to help him.
But he doesn't have the stone anymore, right?
Right.
Does he know who has the stone?
They took it from him after he died.
yeah, this is how Harm got it after he died.
Got it. Lots of detail.
Unless we can come up with something that'll help us, we should just use the last one to help him. Does he have any family? Anything we can do to help lay him to rest? I mean, why would he bring it to us?
I look to the detectives. Is that all right with you?
Barnabas and Seth are just looking back and forth at each other and says, "It's up to you."
To Nevercott, since he's funding all this. Mr. JB.
Let's see. JB looks to you and says, "I'd like to know more about what Lord Neverember has to do with this."
Oh shit.
That's a good point. Why Neverember? Am I aware of Neverember being a part of the Harpers?
You are aware of Renair Neverember being a member of the Harpers, yes.
Renair, but not his father.
Right.
His father would be a member of the Lord's Alliance, if anything, right?
Roll me a history check, Bart.
Yay.
Okay. You know that Lord Neverember was the previous Open Lord of Waterdeep. He was essentially voted out by the Masked Lords and exiled from the city under suspicion of corruption. In addition to that, because you rolled so high, you know that he was briefly suspected, but essentially confirmed that he was not involved in the Death Mask assassinations where many of the Masked Lords were killed last year. But Lady Laurel Silverhand confirmed that he was not involved. But just the fact that he was suspected tells you what they think of him.
Well, that's a good question then to ask why he wants to get the stone to Neverember. So I turn back to him and I turn to Todrin and I kind of shrug my shoulder. Sorry, Todrin.
What?
We need that information.
No,
and
that's fine.
I turn back to the gnome. Why is it that you wanted the stone to reach Neverember?
He ordered me to bring it back to him.
Oh shit.
And with that being the last question, the gnome just falls back into the bed, and his eyes close, and just this last exhale of air from his lungs.
I look up at Barnabas and the other guy, I can't remember his name.
Saith.
Were you ever aware of Neverember having a possession of the Stone of Golor?
And please remind us what the stone does.
Saith kind of sarcastically answers, "Well, you could have asked him that."
Give him a level look.
Yeah, Barnabas says, "Sorry, you have to remind me what the question was."
If they were aware that, what was his name? The head Neverember.
Dagult.
Lord.
Dagult, yes. If Dagult or Dagult or whatever, if they were aware that he was ever in possession of the stone.
Barnabas just kind of shakes his head and says, "It wasn't in our knowledge. We don't even know what it is."
So you don't? Oh, okay.
Well, that's another question. Are we sure that this gnome is under the employ of the Xanathar?
No, I think that pretty much told us he was working for Neverember, unless you think this ties Neverember to the Xanathar.
Well, why did we believe that he worked for the Xanathar in the first place? Where did we get that?
Only because the Zentarum killed him. Or
Ah,
were robbing him, at least. It wasn't them that killed him.
so we just believed this to be another one of the many scuffles between the Zentarum and the Xanathar.
Right.
Which
So,
makes sense, but now that we see that it's actually Neverember, this is quite intriguing.
my dear detectives, I can't reveal our sources, but I can tell you that we were under the impression that the Xanathar had the stone at the beginning of this story, and that the Zentarum stole it, because somehow they thought it would lead them to the money that Lord Neverember supposedly stole.
Saith steps forward and he says, "Our information tells us that this gnome stole the stone of Golor from the Xanathar."
Okay,
I see.
so the Zentarum now have it. They were chasing this guy,
Yes,
While
something
he
along
was
those lines.
trying to
It
get it back
seems that
to Neverember.
it seems that there's at least 3 parties involved here: Lord Neverember, the Xanathar Guild, and the Zentarum. And if the Xanathar Guild didn't kill him, and the Zentarum didn't kill him, there may very well be a 4th party involved.
I'll speak up then. Yeah, I have a witness report of some construction on the rooftop that killed this man and everybody else.
A construct.
Yes.
Yes, we saw that report as well. We spoke to Miss Hornraven, I believe it was.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the Zentarum.
Indeed.
Fuck,
All
this is
right,
hard.
so the
Bonham,
dwarf goes to.
Before. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll wait for you. Go ahead.
I thought we were leaving. If there's more, then we're good.
Oh no, they've JB has paid for 2 speak with dead spells. One for the gnome and one for one of the Zentarum guys.
Gotcha.
So the dwarf approaches. Tell you what, which one of the Zentarum guys do you want to pick? There's 2 of them.
Can I do some sort of check to see which one of them appears to be of higher rank? Or would have more information either on them or seem like they're more important?
Sure. Roll
Something
me
along those
an
lines.
investigation check.
Can I assist?
You may. So you can
Unless-
either roll separately or one of you with advantage.
Okay. I'll look over at our new cat friend. Are you good at investigations?
I have insight and perception.
Oh, all right.
Maybe? I don't know.
I'll assist.
So investigation would be an intelligence skill, so you're probably pretty good with it, even without being trained in it or proficient in it.
I have +4 intelligence.
Oh, damn.
Well, I got a natural 20, so.
Wow.
Boy, you're on a roll tonight. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap, am I. This dice, I feel.
Yeah, you can pick out which one. One of them, the one that appeared to have been actually in the lead of the other one. Again, both of these guys were found with their swords still in their sheath. Just so
Right.
you know. So yeah, you pick that one, and the dwarf comes and starts to cast the spell, and soon this human Zentarum agent. He's got a tattoo on his neck of a flying snake. He sits up just a little bit, and his head turns towards you, Bart, and they just...
Did you hear that? He almost said dwarf. Sorry. Continue.
And you guys both notice, or all of you really notice, that JB is extremely interested in everything that's going on, and both Barnabas and Saith are taking notes.
So I approach the dwarf. Yes, the dwarf. I approach the dwarf, and I say,
Wait, the priest?
"Oh, I thought you were saying that
The priest is a dwarf. The Zentarum.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, no, sorry, my bad. Then I approach the now somewhat awakened body of the more important Zentarum.
He just kind of looks at you with these dead eyes that just kind of stare right through you.
Do you know whether Zentarum will be keeping the Stone of Golor?
There's a long pause, and he just says, "Waterdeep."
Well, that's all done.
Pack
How
it up,
about-
folks. We're done here.
He gave us everything we needed. Oh, fuck. Wow. Who was the third member of the party you were with chasing the gnome?
Nice.
Erstal Floxen. Bart, roll me an intelligence check.
Ooh. Aha.
Okay. You remember that name. The talking horse gave you that name at one point.
Oh shit!
Fucking horse.
Fucking horse.
That's right, Gravity. Drax talked to a horse one time.
It was a fun scene.
At
All kinds of
length.
people staring at me while I'm just like walking by on this horse, just hey you. What?
Hey!
Did he have a fancy accent too?
Probably. I don't remember.
Very polite and obliging horse.
Yes, yes. I'm a noble. Don't patronize me.
Yeah,
I'm patronizing the horse.
you look down, Bart, the dwarf is holding up 3 fingers.
Okay. So
Look over at Oscar.
how did the Zentarum know that this gnome stole the stone from the Zenithar?
I was just following orders. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, so thinking forward, we have a name. We need to find the stone. We need to find where they're keeping it.
Should we find out who gave those orders?
That might help. Who would Erstal report to?
Good question. Do you think asking who or where Erstal would report? It would be 1 or 2 questions.
Well, these people all used to be part of the Zentarum. They're just separate now, so maybe a name would be enough. I'd put emphasis on that. No, he would know. He would know
You could
where.
always ask, oh, what is that guy's name down at
Denil?
the... Denil? That sounds familiar.
Did I get it,
I
Kaysen?
don't remember.
Denil something?
Sorry, you're gonna have to repeat. You're breaking up a little.
Was our Zentarum contact with Yagra, was his name Danil?
Davil.
Davil.
D-A-V-I-L.
Damn it,
Close.
that's
We could always ask him.
Well, I mean,
Or younger.
on the other hand, if they split, then he might know the name, but not where. Whereas this guy would know where, because they gotta go somewhere. So I vote we put emphasis on the where. Where would you report to your superior after the mission?
All right. So
Not gonna lie, that's a good question.
I turn and I approach and I ask him, where would Erstal be reporting with the stone?
Perfect.
The Noble's Manor.
Fuck!
You say that, but that cuts it down a lot.
Okay.
There's
Would
Noble's
we-
Manor.
Would I be familiar with a tavern called the Noble's Manor, or would...
no, not in the city of Waterdeep, at least.
So then I would be probably pretty sure he's talking about a specific Noble's Manor.
Can I rack my brain for any nobles that are rumored to be linked to the Zentarum?
There's a lot that have had business in the past or have continued business.
Fair enough. It was a long shot.
It's the Margaster family has had
Fuck! We're
situations with them.
contaminated.
It's not just them. It's these
I mean,
guys.
I've worked
They
for
make
them.
they make a point of working with nobles. So you would be hard pressed to find a noble family that hasn't had some dealing in shape, form, or fashion with them.
Okay, so we know they're going to a noble's manor. Hell, I don't know.
Should I ask him if he's aware of who this noble is? Or should I ask
What?
where in Waterdeep?
Well, we're grasping at straws here. Is there anything else that could be more obvious before we go down that path?
You got one more question.
We know that they wanted the stone. That's why they were following him. I think it's a long shot to think that they would know who killed everybody, because it killed him too. Why would he know? Obviously, we know why they're following him. We know what they wanted. Maybe, well, he wouldn't know what the stone does. Probably he's just looking for an item.
Right.
Oh.
I think finding this place is very relevant.
Right, I agree. Yeah, I don't think there's any other angle we can work.
So I reapproach him. Is there any name or defining characteristic to this manor that would help us find where Erstal would be reporting?
Yes.
Give me a minute.
You heard him?
I'm not entirely sure how to answer that one. I'll just say, what would he recognize of it that would be special to him?
Smells of gooseberries.
A name on a sign.
Elderberries.
The color. Fuck, I don't know. A pretty girl working at the front desk.
He will tell you that
GPS coordinates. Cough, cough.
he will just tell you it's a noble villa.
Fuck.
I think that's all.
Bummer.
Allow me to put this again, just so you guys make sure you catch this. Noble villa.
What does that mean?
That we're not talking about just like Troll Skull Manor. We're talking one of the big ones, one of the big mansions in the city. There's only like 100 of them. Like out of the entire. Hang on, no, you laugh about that.
I know,
you
I
laugh
know,
about
I
that.
know.
But what I'm talking about is these. You will recognize every noble villa in the city. They are instantly recognizable.
Right, it's not just the house.
And right, it is a
it's
walled-in
like
compound.
that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's like a compound.
They are mostly in the north and seaward, so that essentially cuts your search down in half.
Right.
Like you're not looking in the trade ward, you're not looking in the castle ward or the dock ward. You're looking in the north and seaward. So essentially, the impression you can get from that.
Could
Oh,
we get a
goody.
city map real quick?
That's not very. I guess it's a little helpful, but when you're like, oh, well, you're cutting it in a quarter. Well, when you're dealing with something impossible, a quarter of something impossible is still impossible.
Right. I mean,
I'm
we're
gonna
further
zoom in.
along.
I'm going to zoom in on your two villas, just so you guys get an idea of what you're looking at on the map.
Yeah, okay.
So, all of these villas have multiple buildings. They have like lawns, trees. Most of them have like a carriage house. There's a gate. It is a walled-in compound. They have guards. They have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the pin on the left is my family's villa. And the pin
Right,
on
and
the
the one
right
on the
is
right-
Bert's.
Right.
Right next to Shattercock Alley and Stabbed Sailor Alley.
So I believe that says Shattercrock.
Oh, my mistake. My mistake.
A very easy mistake to make.
Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to say that was probably the best question you could possibly ask, was getting that information. So,
Wow, okay. So every little green square that looks like it's boxed in is a villa? Or
Most of them.
them? Okay, there's a... Whoa.
There's way too many nobles here.
Wow. Jesus, okay. Yeah, it's exactly like Drax said. On one hand, it's like you divide infinity by 0, you have a quarter of infinity. On the other hand, at least we know what we're looking at.
so when the Zentarm's body falls flat on the bed, Barnabas says, "Perhaps now would be the time to investigate this construct of yours."
Right, yes. Yeah, that would be something I would like to know.
He says, "Well, we've gotten all the information we can here. We are going to leave and carry our investigation on. Please feel free to go about your day." He says, "For the record, you are no longer suspects."
Excellent. Again, thank you very much for allowing us to participate, Barnabas. And again, Mr. J.B. Never,
Never caught.
Cock.
never caught. Yes, thanks again for all that you have done here today. Really do appreciate that. As a member of the Margaster family, I really do appreciate that.
So, Mr. Nevercaught looks to you both, and he says, I would like to come to your tavern later this evening, perhaps, or another night, and just have a toast in Vivi's name with all of his friends present.
Or
Is that
toastful manner
acceptable
too.
for you?
Yes, really quickly. Barnabas,
This one does not have a number after it.
has he already left?
Barnabas and Saith are packing up.
Two
They're about to
triangle.
leave.
I was triangle.
Before they leave, I'm gonna.
Bigger.
I'm
Top
sorry,
triangle.
never caught. One moment. Barnabas, 1 second. Is he gonna acknowledge me or?
Yeah, I was just fucking with the music. Sorry.
Oh,
But yeah,
sorry.
he turns to you and yes.
Is there anything that you and Sheath would like to share with us? I mean, is there any information you have? You know pretty much what we do, but
No, not specifically. I would advise you, however, you are dealing with extremely dangerous people. The Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild. Now there is at least one noble family involved. Just keep an eye out.
thank you, Barnabas. I appreciate the advice.
And he also points out, he says, if the Xanathar Guild were attempting to ambush this man, he points to the gnome in your tavern, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again. After
Yes.
you this time.
Believe me, I've thought of that.
And real quick, crossbow hand douche. He was Xanathar.
Yes.
Okay.
His name was
Crossbow
Nazca.
hand douche. Sorry.
So,
Nazca. Yes.
JB turns to you guys and says, Vivi was a good friend and a damn good tailor. He will be sorely missed, and I hope that you all come to find his murderer soon.
Right. JB, as you must know, the man was a fervent follower of Lady Suni.
Yes, as am I.
Oh! Well, excellent. Then I'm sure you'll be at the ceremony that we end up putting together.
Absolutely. In fact, it's my understanding that the Heart Warders will be here soon to pick him up.
Right, yeah, I'll need to discuss that with them. But yes, you are welcome to our tavern tonight, and when the ceremony takes place, I look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah.
Look forward to it. And he
Oh,
turns
of course.
he shakes each of your hands, and
While this is happening, Oscar is picking up the gnome by his feet and shaking him.
Oh no!
my God.
the dwarf is just looking around like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Did anyone check the pockets? She was asking about if
Oscar, what are you doing? Yes, we looked through the body. Please, stop it.
The pockets have been...
I drop it.
Barnabas and Scythe are just standing there kind of slack-jawed, and the dwarf says, they've already gone through his pockets.
He's,
They already went through their pockets.
pardon him, he's helpful.
I'm sorry, JB Nevercrock. I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
He just kind of pats you on the back and turns and says, don't ever change. And
Thanks, Oscar.
Wow.
You're welcome.
I didn't hear
Awesome.
Yeah.
that. Right, okay. Well, what time is it?
Did it
8:45.
Did you mean in-game or...
In game, David.
It is...
No.
You're approaching probably high noon.
High noon.
High noon. Well,
High noon.
I would like to discuss with the Heart Warders about when they're planning on doing the ceremony, just so that it doesn't take Todd by surprise. He knows when to be where.
Right. Actually, as you guys are all leaving, you find Lorelei Lynn and another of the priestesses from the Temple of Beauty are upstairs, just waiting. When you approach them, they will. Lorelei she puts her arms around you and
Yeah, I was gonna say I go for a hug for Lorelei.
yeah, she puts her arms around you and just I am so sorry about Vivi. I know you and he were friends.
I whisper in her ear, "We need to talk later. Maybe you should stop by the tavern."
And just she catches what you're saying. There's a slight nod. She's okay.
Then I hold her at arm's length. Well, thank you for showing up. It's been hard times, but it's good to see you. Yeah, we'll talk later.
All right. She and the other priestess go downstairs and collect Vivi. And you guys walk out into the midday. There's a cool breeze, spring noon. What do you want to do?
Right. What do we want to do, Miss Gravity?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think of all that?
It's very interesting.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of intense around here lately. It's not usually that rough. Sorry about that. Dead people and
They stink.
yeah, yes they do. Some of them more than others. Oscar,
I'm sniffing everyone's armpits.
my man, don't ever do that again, please.
We're not dead. Ed. It's okay.
Right. All right. Is there anything anybody wants to accomplish today?
How far away from Trolltide are we? You said we were just a day or two?
It is 1 day away.
So tomorrow?
Yes.
Hmm.
So you've got the rest of today and
Well, we've got
probably
to
the
go.
early part of probably another 24 hours or so before you really have to be focused on Trolltide.
Well, if we really want to continue with the investigation, I guess our next step would be to go speak with Davril.
Davil?
That one.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we might as well ask after Erstal, see what he knows. That guy's slimy as an eel. I do not like him.
Eel sushi's great, though.
Right. I mean, tastes good, but please don't eat him.
No?
No, not this one. I'll explain to her on the way to the tavern
So
about...
you guys are headed to the Yawning Portal?
Yeah, the Yawning Portal. And I'll explain to her this guy we know. There's
Why
the...
don't you go ahead and do that while I
Yeah,
bring up
yeah.
the Yawning Portal?
So, you as a player, Gravity, I'll explain. The Yawning Portal is this crazy tavern. It's this great big bar tavern, and in the middle of it is this huge hole that goes down into caverns underneath the city. And it's basically like a one-way entrance into dungeons underneath the city that just go all over the place. And the guy that owns the bar will charge a fee for a adventuring party to get lowered down in, and then they can go do whatever they want, you know, the typical tavern or dungeon crawl. And then if they come back and they need to get out, he will charge them a fee for him to yank them out with a rope. So
I think Kai sent me a link on this
Oh,
earlier.
okay. So you know the basis of the Yawning Portal then. Okay.
The basics.
So the guy we're going to meet is someone we did a few missions for at the beginning of our campaign. He's basically our contact in the Zentarum. And the complication there is that he was trying to get us to investigate this kind of splinter sect of the Zentarum. And apparently those are the guys that were following our gnome friend who was trying to give us the stone. So we're going to go ask him if he knows anything.
And that's why I can't eat him.
Right. Yeah, that would be
Okay.
bad.
My connection
Okay.
dropped out there briefly, so you guys may have to come out of Fantasy Grounds and back in.
Okay.
Host connection lost.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm still good. Of course, as soon as I say that, something will happen.
Yeah, probably best to just go out and back in.
You're right.
Blibbity blabbity.
Blibbity blue. Shattercock.
Don't
I
shatter.
thought it said that.
You called the noble croc. Oh my god.
What is the phrase again?
Soft turret, tiny wizard.
Nice work with that interrogation, Drax. That shit was intense.
Did I really do that good?
I think you did great.
I'm just gonna say it. You guys asked there was a couple of bombs, but you asked the right questions more than once.
Awesome. I was helping with the idea generation, but you worded them quite well.
Awesome.
Case, were you back up?
Should be. Is it not?
It's not connecting.
All right, I'm gonna back out then and back in again. Sorry about that.
Womp womp.
What the hell is going on out there?
Maybe this will fix the map for Trollskull Manor too.
I don't know what's going on out there.
What's going on out where?
I think someone's mowing the lawn or something. But like with the headset on and the background music here, it sounds like they're chopping up meat in the background.
Mowing the lawn. It's
Okay, you can all come back.
It's like 8 o'clock your time, bro. Is the sun still out for you?
Fuck no, no way.
It's a weird time to mow the lawn.
Closing and reopening. Oh, that's what they're doing? No, they're like screwing up the water because we don't have any water right now. So like jackhammering or something.
Ah.
It's unfortunate because I'm eventually going to have to flush.
Surely that's not the water they're messing with.
It is. They cut off the water
All
to
the
the
water?
entire area.
I
Alright,
thought you
I'm
meant the outbound sewer. I see what you mean.
Oh, yeah. We only got one shot at this.
All right, I got everybody back now.
Waiting in the character.
Oh,
Wait, what are we waiting on?
It's loading the character so I can select it.
Mine is still loading as well.
Well, I wonder if that's a problem.
I could not connect to host.
All right.
Close it and try reopening it.
Oh, that might be me. You're right. Okay.
I show everyone connected, so maybe.
Maybe.
Murber.
Murmur.
Herbert.
So, while we got a second, did anybody ever see Haloid, this YouTube animated video from a long time ago that was Master Chief and Samus versus a whole bunch of Covenant? It's a long shot, but
I only watch good videos.
it was really cool. It was really cool. I'm excited because they remade it and it just came out. I'll link it after we're done with the game so you guys can watch it with me because it's really cool. You'd like it. I can't believe they remade that shit. Because it starts with Master Chief cutting down Covenant, and then Samus comes in out of nowhere, and they fight, and then more Covenant come, and they team up against them. It's crazy.
That sounds cool.
It's really cool.
I'm still waiting for characters, Kason.
I'm gonna go check to see if more root beer would help.
It's highly unlikely.
Okay, well, I'm going to share the link because I want to watch some of this. So let me know when you're ready to start this video, whoever's going to watch it with me, and we'll watch it together.
Well, I'm definitely gonna watch it with you later.
Oh, not right now?
Not right now.
We could pause. He's not even
Well,
in
we
the
have
channel.
to- Oh, he's not? Was that him that left?
Yeah, Kaizen left.
Aw. Well, not left, but disconnected.
He gone.
Alright, hold on. Where'd you add the link?
General.
Sorry, Gravity.
Watch it with us, Gravity. Unless you're busy.
Sorry, what's going on?
In the general channel on our Discord, posted a video. We're gonna
Oh,
watch
okay.
all of it.
Alright.
Jax, you ready?
No. What are we doing? Okay.
When you're
Ready?
ready, I'll give a countdown.
And we're gonna start from the very beginning?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna be all dorky about this. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, Lloyd.
Looks like that said Hal did.
Kinda did. Bad font. Oh, he did.
That guy was dual wielding.
Here we go.
Founded by no one. Ward.
Yeah.
Oh! Ward. God damn it!
Pause.
Sorry.
You all right, dude?
Yeah, I'm good now. Sorry.
What happened?
That
Oh man,
my internet kicked out and it's back on now though.
it was so loud.
Okay. You should be able to log back into Fantasy Grounds now. I think I may have overloaded my connection with too many characters on the screen at one time.
Or maybe it just failed because it does that.
It's also a possibility.
I mean, we've done some pretty heavy shit, and it's never done that to you before.
Yeah, it did the first session, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't
Anyway.
even remember that.
As soon as everybody's back in here, how
Probably
long do you
just
think we've
timing.
got? Do we need to? We're 2 hours in.
I'm good.
Everybody
I'm good
else
for a
good
little
to go
while.
for a while. All right. Gravity, Kai. I don't want to keep anybody up too late.
Kai, Gravity,
Good old story of the AFK.
y'all there?
Are you guys able to log into Fantasy Grounds?
I was that time. I'm here.
Okay, good.
Hiya!
So rather than do what I was doing, I'm just gonna do this without the map for the yawning portal, just in case that was what was doing it. Essentially, well, I'll wait till they're available. Did they just go AFK for a minute?
Gravity was talking to us. I thought she was watching that video with us, but now she's gone.
Well, she might be. She might have just been like, "Let's listen to this," and
She's still watching
we're
the video.
muted because she's just like, "Fuck these guys, they won't shut up."
Oh, there she is. Just making sure you're there. We're trying to start back up again.
All right, we.
I was just watching Samus kick the Master Chief's butt.
That's what we were saying.
See, yep, Drax was right. I'm sorry. It's
I-
cool
I
though, right?
Jeez, guys.
I apologize for the disconnection there, Gravity.
No, it was cool.
I was saying you probably were watching that video, and you muted all of us because you're like, "Oh, this is awesome! Fuck those guys, they won't shut up."
Oh, my chair just scared the. Oh my gosh. Like the chair just did that thing where it like suddenly jerks backwards and like.
Oh gosh,
Ah!
you hit that button and you're like, "Oh god!"
I thought I was dead there for a second.
I do
My
it work
chair,
all the time.
the hydraulic pump is leaking, so every once in a while I'll be sitting here and it'll just drop 2 inches out of nowhere, and that's like some Tower of Doom shit. Like, it doesn't compare to the ride, obviously, but when you're not expecting it, you're just chilling, talking to somebody in mid-sentence. Ah!
I had one a while ago that started spraying like black grease or something all over the carpet.
Oh,
Ruined
Jesus.
The carpet.
Fuck.
It's like I didn't even know that stuff was inside one of those things. So
Right?
Ah, the wonders of engineering.
It's cool though, right, Gravity? Samus comes in and just starts fucking him up.
She's like, yeah, you're not so tough.
Right? God, that shit's so cool.
You're not so tough.
Sorry, so sorry. I am not.
You are not?
I just got connected.
Cool. There's a map. I
Soft
see
love
your
kisses
map.
for you too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put all the people on the map this time, just because I think that may have been what crashed me.
It's
Essentially,
not.
you guys walk into the. Do you want me to try it again? I'll try it again.
Oh,
We may have.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that dropped your internet. No way. I will send you
I've-
$20 if you load those characters and it drops your internet.
Make it 50.
Cool.
Shit, I'll unplug my thing for 50.
That's what I was about to say.
That didn't even cross my mind. Oh damn, internet went down.
Like
Fuck.
every time or just once?
I guess it was just the characters. Oh snap.
Ah, you bet me $50.
That's how well I know Kazin. That didn't even cross my mind. He may have thought of it, but he would never do it. I think.
Twice.
Right? Fuck. I don't know Kazin at all.
Sure you do.
I'd like to think I do.
It's loading.
All right, I'm in.
Have you guys seen a
There we go.
Warhammer 40k Titan?
Yes.
The models for him?
Yes.
So at the game store I went to today, somebody had for the store. I assume they're going to sell them. 2 Titans that have been like pretty professionally painted, and then all of like the weapons and gear and everything are magnetized. It looked really cool.
The thing about that is, in order to work there, you pretty much have to know how to do all that. So
Okay. So,
I used to paint
Are-
those things.
are we
Oh,
ready
nice,
to
dude.
continue?
I'm
Jack
still waiting for
Sparrow!
Oscar to show up.
Holy shit, it's Jack Sparrow.
Hello, Jack.
Captain Malcolm. Mad Mal. Wow. Firefly much?
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah, you guys remember him, don't
I
you?
do. I do remember him.
Captain Malcolm Madman
Where's Ollie?
Mal Malloy.
Is Ollie here? Ollie is not here. Okay. There's a turtle. Oh my god, there's a turtle.
Yeah, she's actually talking to Grinda, along with a GIF.
Is he
Is that a
like
GIMP?
moving
Yeah,
without any sound?
When you guys walk in, you actually, this guy's pretty obvious. Give me
Which
just a
guy?
second here.
So many people. The turtle? Oh, GIF.
Oh, dude, what are those guys?
Whoa!
This guy is sitting at the table with Grinda Garloth, who you guys recognize, and he has this giant. It looks a lot like the weapon that the Drow used on you guys, that is propped up against the post next to him. Except his is much bigger.
Blunderbuss. Wow.
I want hippopotamus for Christmas.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to make a stop at that guy's table. I just start
Okay.
walking over towards the GIF.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do.
Hey, Gravity, do you remember the last time we were here?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't.
Oh.
So, how do you approach him, Todrin?
I just walk over confidently. I'm assuming the table is buzz with conversation, so I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
stand next to the pillar where the gun is and like stand clearly waiting for attention to turn to me.
Yeah, they talk over their drinks for a minute before the turtle across the table kind of just nods to the GIF, and he turns and says, "How can I help you?"
Right, my good man, and I look down at the hippo.
It's Captain, actually.
Captain, right, this,
Lumpy Tundran.
this, weapon you have here, and I point at the blunderbuss. What?
It's a fine weapon, isn't it?
It's, they hurt. I got hit with one much smaller and it killed me.
Really?
Right, yeah, what can you tell me about that, please?
Well, this is a Mark 45 blunderbuss with, see
Nailed
here,
it.
it's got a scope on it, so I can see and hit things that are really far away.
That is not a blunderbuss. Sorry. Well,
This one is. It uses smoke powder.
smoke powder. Okay.
Which apparently is very hard to find in this city. I'm trying to acquire some and just can't find any.
Could you tell me, like, how to not get hit by those? 'Cause that hurt.
Duck.
Duck.
I think that's pretty
I'm
good
standing
advice.
near you, or better yet, don't get shot at.
Right. Okay.
Or shoot back.
Shoot back. Where could I find one of these?
You know, I have been looking for one all over the city and I cannot seem to find one.
Right, of course. Convenient.
Can I make some kind of check to see if I've known where that sort of thing would be? Like specifically, I'd be like the smell of it. Like if I remember the smell from anywhere.
I want to know what kind of chair is holding this motherfucker up.
He has he has 2 chairs. Kai, go ahead and just give me just a regular intelligence check.
Perfect. Just one under each cheek. Oh my
Well, yeah.
god.
Awesome.
All right.
Nice roll.
The smell of smoke powder you recognize. You recognize it. This guy practically reeks of smoke powder. And you remember a faint whiff of it in the Zentarum warehouse. You didn't see any evidence of it at the time, but there was a smell in the air that reminded you of this smell.
Oh shit. Well, that's
That
long
was in the docks area.
Yeah.
when we rescued Renard from the closet.
Yeah.
Fought the little
Wow.
bird people.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow?
Yeah. Meow.
Meow?
Here
Tundran. Tundran. Meow.
from the closet.
Rat.
Rat?
He
Okay.
smells like that. Like the warehouse by the docks.
Oh! Well, damn. Anything that was there is long gone. But, my good man, Captain,
MacGuffin.
yeah, maybe check in with the city guard. They may have confiscated something.
I might do that. Thank you.
Well, good luck with that, and thanks for the ducking advice.
And shoot back.
Right.
Most important of all.
Okay, thanks. I just, as I'm walking away, where is...
And as you're walking away, and he says, and bring all your friends who can shoot back.
I like that guy a lot, but Todd does not. I'm gonna walk towards, do we see our guy?
If you're looking for Davil, yeah, he's...
Yeah, where's Davil?
He and Yager are sitting
Oh,
at the table
okay. Okay, yeah, I'll just start walking towards them then.
there. Oscar, Bart, and Gravity, what are you guys doing while Todrin's doing this? Just mingling, or are you joining him?
I'm joining Bart or Todrin. Jeez.
I thought some friends.
Okay. Yeah, when you walk up to that table, they'll just let you sit right in.
They're bards.
Yeah.
Well, there's one bard.
Yeah, he's sitting there strumming on a lute, and there's another guy right behind you who has a 3-stringed lute.
Can I pull out my dulcimer?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Do I have to roll or just?
If you would like to roll a performance check, be my guest.
You're gonna have to sing though.
She can sing. How do I do that?
On your skills tab, it's the second one from the top on the right, and performance. There you go. No, 14's pretty good.
It's above average.
So yeah, you and the two bards, the one sitting at the table behind you and the one sitting at the table with you, the three of you get together and start strumming on your dulcimer, and one of them has a lute and the other one's got, I don't know, maybe a flute, and the three of you start playing, and they let you lead the way.
Yay!
Pretty soon you've got that whole part of the tavern. These drunken sailors with Captain Malcolm Malloy, they're beating on the table and singing very boisterously behind you,
Yes.
and they are singing like 3 different songs.
Skills.
Awesome.
All right. All right, Bart. When you and Todrin approach, Davil kind of kicks back in his seat and says, "Didn't expect to see you guys back so soon."
I completely ignore him, look over at Yagra, smile, and wink.
She smiles very widely. That fanged grin of hers.
Oh yeah.
Those half-worked teeth are showing very much right now.
Oh, we know it so well. And then I'll turn to Bart.
I want to very subtly look around the room and see if I notice any Zentarum or anything odd, like kind of looking at us.
Just give me a quick perception check.
Perception?
I have a feeling some puzzle pieces are about to click into place, folks.
So, giving just a quick glance around the room, you see there's a table full of what looks like Xanathar Guild guys, about 2 tables up on the east side.
Yep. The bandits and the Kenku.
Yeah, there's two humans and 2 Kinku.
Okay.
For gravity, Kinku are a type of bird people that they can't actually speak, but they mimic sounds they've heard before.
Yummy.
Are they like goblin-sized, but they're avian instead of beastly?
I believe so. Yes.
That's what I imagine. Creepy little fuckers.
Actually, it says they're medium sized, so they're closer to human size.
Oh, okay. They're bigger than goblins. Interesting. Do I recognize this Zavra person? Oh shit, that's scary.
You
Oh, they look
actually-
snuggly.
Have you slept with her before?
You do recognize Savra. Savra is a knight of the Order of the Gauntlet. She is Inna Bellabranta's sister. Half-sister.
Okay.
They're
So I dated her sister.
right.
Awesome.
In fact, glancing around the room, nope, she's the only one here right now.
I'll wave at Bonnie and then turn to Davil. So, I think we have something you might like to know.
When you wave to Bonnie, she kind of makes her way over, thinking that you're calling her over for drinks or something. She says,
Yep.
"Can I bring you anything?"
Right. Give me my usual, and one for him as well. Bartholomew, waving at Bart, and I'll flip her a gold.
Tea for me, please.
Dabble kind of says, "Aren't you going to buy me one?" He's got a wide grin
Depends.
on his face.
How friendly are you feeling today, my friend?
For you? Oh, I'm the friendliest person in the room, my friend.
All right. Sold. Whatever he wants. And of course for her, and I wave at Yagra.
Yeah, Bonnie will she nods and leaves and soon returns with your drinks. So, when she brings back the drinks, Davil says, "I'm glad you're feeling generous today, Todrin. Thank you."
Right. Yeah, we're a little more confident today than we were yesterday.
Excellent. What have you found out?
All nodded, Bart. You want to take the,
Yes, actually.
all right.
I kind of lean forward. I was actually wondering if you know anything about an Erstel Floxen?
Hmm. I've heard the name. What about him?
Apparently, that was the guy who took the stone of Golor the other day.
Really? Hmm.
Do you happen to know what they were talking about when they referred to the noble's villa?
Kind of arches an eyebrow and says, "What do you mean?"
Well, we just happened to overhear those particular words the other day pertaining to where we might find this Erstel.
My friends, you have to understand this man doesn't work for me. I don't know his daily routine or who he works for, what his routine may be.
Right, but you have a splinter group, yes, of Zentarum. We've given you a name of one of them, Erstel. Any contacts of his that may have disappeared, an immediate superior? I mean, this guy
You,
wasn't a big swinger, like,
this guy didn't work for me ever. He and his group came in completely separate.
oh, so you've never heard this name before.
Oh, I've heard the name. Word gets around.
But after the split.
I don't even know that I'd call it a split. It's just they work for someone other than me.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I can tell you this. Whoever it is, they like their privacy. I have yet to figure out who it is that they're working for, who their boss is.
So I may have misunderstood. You're saying that there isn't a splinter group of Zentarum, it's just a group of Zentarum somebody else has paid to do something you don't know about.
Right.
Okay. I thought we were dealing with rogue Zentarum. They're just not
Well, it's beginning to
Zentarum
get
you know.
that way more and more by the day. If they're if they're in trouble with the city watch, they're certainly not with my people.
Well, they weren't until some unknown party blew up the shop across the street from my tavern.
Precisely. Since we've been trying to fight the Xanathar Guild off as out of the way as we can. We've taken that fight into the sewers. We've taken it even into Undermountain itself. Any destruction above ground, it's not our fault.
Oh. Well, this is
Hmm.
disappointing. I thought you'd have more.
Look, I'm willing to offer as much aid in this endeavor as I can. I don't want to see anyone injured in any way, much less killed. Whatever this Stone of Golor is, there's a lot of people that are looking for it. And it's not just the Xanathar Guild and Zentarum, from what I hear.
Can I insight him when he says whatever the stone is?
Sure.
I want to see if he knows what the fuck that fucking thing does. That's not great.
Seems honest to you.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, damn.
Todrin, if there's anything that Zentarum can do to aid you, please, let me know. I've been honest with you. I have every intention of helping in any way I can to make sure that the Xanathar Guild is stopped. This destruction can't continue.
Okay, well, we know the explosion was caused by some kind of construct.
You don't think that it was the Xanathar Guild?
No. Well, I mean, it might have been, but all I know on that front is the Xanathar were aware that gnome was bringing us the stone for some reason.
Why would he be bringing it to you?
That's what we don't understand.
He seemed to be under the impression that we would deliver the stone to Lord Never Ember.
Renair?
No.
Daggelt.
Oh, I see.
It
Right.
makes very little sense, to be quite honest.
So, in the explosion, I suppose the Xanathar could have been. They could have been the cause, but I don't think so.
You think that whoever this construct is behind it then?
Right. I really think there's yet another party involved. Doesn't make any sense. And Oscar, Gravity, are you still playing music? You guys can walk up and interject at any point if you want to.
I was actually thinking of stealthing and then going to eavesdrop on these nobles in here.
Do it. Do it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Please.
will stand behind her as she stealths.
Maybe don't move or interact with the stealth roll at all.
I'm actually very good at stealthing.
Oh shit! Really?
Well, she's a rogue, so, you know.
I was gonna ask if Oscar or Kai were speaking, but I don't think I believe either of them.
Well,
For
Apparently, I have
stealth rolls.
disadvantage.
Apparently.
It's your
How do I roll it again?
it's the skill tab. Second from the.
Right, sorry.
No problemo. Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, damn. I can't find her.
Yeah. You're able to sneak up. The guards don't notice you at all. Let's see.
Yeah, I totally lose her.
It sounds like they are discussing trade routes and caravans and mundane things of that nature. Nothing that particularly pertains to the investigation.
Boring.
Yeah, it's boring noble stuff, unfortunately.
I go meow at the swashbuckler.
When she does, when you do, she kind of turns around and looks at you, and there's a goblin sitting right next to her that is sitting in his seat, kind of huddled over, wearing a cloak, and he kind of looks up at you, and he goes, "You have a cat?
Meow.
Can I have the cat? I You see him, he's kind of licking his lips, like, I have a cat.
Oh god.
I know a cat.
You do? Where?
Gravity!
Can I sneak up on it behind him and go boo?
wow.
Sure. Do you want to roll another stealth check?
Fucking eat this goblin. Oh. Still good.
Let's
Plus
see.
7. At level
He
3?
does-
Jesus.
He doesn't see you when you come up, and you. What do you do when you sneak up behind him? Because he's focused on Oscar, this 7-foot tall Bigfoot.
Meow.
Oh Jesus.
This goblin practically leaps out of his chair when this giant cat meows at him, and he goes, "Oh, gosh, wow, you're big. I couldn't eat all of you. Wow."
Wow.
How
But
tall?
I can eat all of you.
How tall is? Oh
Wow.
God!
Actually, you're like 6 to 7 feet tall.
You guys are both massive.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
I couldn't
That's
eat
scary.
all of you.
Yeah,
Fuck
he's
no.
practically under the table now. He's scared. just take the cat away. Just take the cat
Can
away.
I roll an intimidation?
Sure.
There you go. She knows her stuff. Fuck.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough. This poor goblin he scoots under the table and trying to get away from you, and he runs up the stairs to the second floor.
While this is happening, I'm going to sniff the swashbuckler. Does she smell dead or like gunpowder?
Or like what?
Gunpowder?
Roll me a perception check.
Smell dead or like gunpowder.
Those are the smells that Oscar knows about.
Because we asked about them today.
And
Does
they
he like
were dead.
reset every time he goes to sleep?
You don't
Basically.
you don't smell gunpowder or death on her, and it's more of like a salt seawater kind of smell.
I meow comfortingly to her.
She just looks really uncomfortable between the two
not
of you,
comforted.
and she's like,
Not at all how that works.
Wow. I meow comfortingly.
Roll for
She is now
confrontation.
less comfortable.
How do you roll for that?
Roll for comfortable.
I lay down on the ground and roll over for belly rubs.
Jesus.
Wow. Just wow.
We have a 7-foot
Very
cat
sweet,
and a
innocent little
7-foot dog.
kitten.
Holy crap.
this poor swashbuckler just looks thoroughly confused and just almost like, please don't hurt me, reaches over and starts scratching both of your bellies for some reason.
Oh,
Meanwhile, the goblin is up on the second floor balcony looking down like, what the hell?
That's scary because the dog knows magic.
Right? Wow. We have a cat and a dog. Great.
This is getting weird.
And they get along.
And they get along.
So far.
Let's see. As this is going on, Davil's still talking, and he says, I will tell you one more thing. My group calls itself the Doom Raiders. If that helps you at all, I don't know, but
Did you say the Doom Raiders?
he just kind of smiles and nods. Says, yeah. Me and my guys used to raid liches' tombs.
I see.
Would you be able to find out the name of this other group? Maybe who's paying for them?
I've been looking into that for a while, and so far I've come up dry.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, make me the same deal. If you find out who they are, where they're working from, where their base is, I'd love that information. And I'll share it with you if I find out.
We can do that. We can do that.
Whoever it is, they're not nearly as deft as my people are.
Clearly. Okay, so you want to help. I need to know what the stone does, and I need to know any nobles that were looking for Zentarum assistance in the last month that didn't get answered by your group.
Tartan. Sorry, what was the second part of the question?
Any nobles in the area that were looking for Zentarum hire and didn't get answered by his group.
So as far as the first part, the Stone of Golor, all I know is what they've been talking about is that somehow this thing will lead them to Neverember's lost gold.
Right. You offered to help. I'm telling you, that's what we need.
I wish I knew more. As far as any nobles in the city that didn't get help from my group, if they came to us, there's
Then you
really
answered
no
the
one that I
call.
can think of. Yes.
Okay.
Now
Oh.
there are noble houses who have canceled contracts. He kind of looks over at Bart.
Don't be casting shade.
I look at Bart too.
I'm just like staring straight at him. I'm not saying anything. I'm staring straight at Davil. I don't blink. My expression
Yeah.
doesn't change.
He looks at you and says, I know you don't like me, Bart, but I am being completely honest here. I don't know who's responsible for this, and I want them stopped as much as you do.
Insight?
We're not enemies here. Go ahead.
Just because I can tell that this matters to Bert.
Can I roll one
I
too?
do have a response.
I'll let everyone at the table roll an insight check if they want.
Not me, I don't care.
Suddenly, there's Oscar and Gravity on his left and right shoulders staring at him.
Oscar and Todrin, when he says that he wants to do everything he can to help stop this and all, he sounds honest to you. Gravity, you are absolutely 100% certain that he is being honest. You get the impression that he is tired of whatever's going on and wants it stopped soon. That it is hurting business or something to that effect. That this is not good as far as Davil's concerned.
He's a good boy.
I look at Gravity. Yeah?
He's a very, very honest human. Thanks.
I incite Gravity. No, I'm just kidding.
What? I'm a good kitty. I'm a good 7-foot tall black cat.
Jesus, you're both terrifying.
There's a picture of Davil Star Song.
Well, hello.
That's kind of what I said.
He's a very handsome, good human being.
Just purr. He's
Nice.
a
Well,
good
he's
boy.
an elf, so
Yeah,
Yes, he is a
I
high
like.
elf.
This is an elf.
no, this is an ogre.
Yeah,
I
I
mean orc.
hold on.
I mean half orc.
Yagra, the woman, is half orc. Davil is a high elf.
yum yum.
What was I going to say? So my response. So again, not changing any expression. Devil, it's not that I don't like you. You seem all right. Truly you do. It's the organization you work for that I have issues with.
He just kind of smiles and says, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh, it's no issue. Like I said, I don't have issues with you.
I
It's
start
your,
purring.
it's your group. No issues between us.
Good to know. No hard feelings.
Purring gets louder.
Right, so...
He turns and looks at Gravity and he says, I can't say I've ever met a tabaxi before. What brings you here?
I'm looking for stories.
Stories. Oh, I like you. What kind of stories?
Legends. Wait, I'm checking what my thing is.
It was Legends. You're right. I think.
Wait, thinking on the fire. I'm looking for the details of a specific legend that is really well known to my people, but nobody else seems to really know about it. So that I don't really know what to do with that. And it's about a really famous tabaxi who met a high elf actually, and maybe a dragon too, but that's really not confirmed. And we don't really know where he went. But
Right. See, it's hard to understand. I'm sorry, Devil.
Davil's eyes kind of go wide and he says, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Me
I can see
too.
Hadron just reaching over and putting his hand over her mouth.
Yeah, totally. Like, yeah, so none of that matters because nobody knows what the hell she's talking about.
It
She doesn't
matters.
stop.
Still going. Da-da-da-da-da.
Rat, so I don't know. I look at Bart. Are we getting anywhere here? I don't see anything else we can figure out.
Honestly, not really.
Right, okay. Well, and I slap the table and stand up. This has been great. Devil, keep looking for those answers. I know you don't have them now, but if you want to solve this problem, you will find them. Shall we go?
Understood.
Man.
And he offers his hand out to shake each of your hands if you'll take it.
I'll shake his hand.
Same.
All right.
Is Renair here?
Good
You
question.
do not see Renair. You know that Volo is a friend. You know that Matrim is a friend. You know that Gillester and Maloon, who are sitting at the bar, are friends of his.
Volo's here?
Yeah, Volo and Matrim are sitting at a table together.
Oh, Volo Thamp. I've never seen that before.
Matrim is the bard, right? 3 strings?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Matrim
And-
Coffin, come on.
Right.
You actually know Matrim to be a member of the Harpers. Or
Alright, cool.
I'll follow Bart because he's got undercurrents. I do not.
So I'll approach Volo and Matrim.
all right.
Sit down with Volo. Ah, Volo, Matrim, how are you doing this evening? I guess this afternoon, it's not the evening.
Oh, we're doing pretty good. How are you doing?
He's
Before
playing
I take
beautiful.
a power seat, Gravity, Oscar, what are you doing?
Well, I'm sitting back down with my friends.
Next to us? Okay.
I was just playing music with this guy earlier, so.
Right.
Yeah, they eagerly pull the chair back for you and let you sit down, and they start playing again.
Yay!
Oh, I'm doing just fine, thank you for asking.
Oscar beats me to the other chair.
I sit down and temple finger at him.
At who?
Bolo.
Oh, okay. I'll walk up behind Bart and stand, lean against the pillar.
What was I saying?
Sorry, dude.
No, you're good. You're good.
Just
They asked
kinda-
me how I was doing. Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are your books coming, Bolo?
Well, I've been having a little bit of trouble with my publisher, but the Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters is well underway, thanks to the investigation you allowed me to perform at the manor.
Oh, that's excellent to hear. That's excellent to hear.
Feel free to continue that. By the way, it's going well.
I lean forward and I whisper towards Matrim. Ah, Matrim, I was actually wondering if you might have any information on some Zentarum in the city.
And I will uphold loud conversation with Volo to cover it.
Matron says, he reaches a hand out to shake your hand. Who are you looking for?
I'm actually looking for a man named Erstel Floxen. I hear that he has been sighted in and around some noble villas. Or actually, a noble villa in particular.
He says, I can put out a few feelers. I don't know anything off the top of my head, though.
Well,
Did you get
I
the
just wanted to
message
see.
in the chat, Bart?
Not yet. One sec. Okay. I don't even act like. I just kind of put my hands next to me.
Okay.
Nothing's up.
He says, I wish I could help, but I will definitely look into it for you.
Excellent. I really do appreciate that, Matron. And I sit back. Aha, good to hear. I look over at Volo. What's next, Volo?
Well, I believe I may be looking into ghost ships next. There's a few legends and rumors that there are several out in the Sword Coast area that might be needing to looked into.
When he says ghost ships, I look over at Todrin and I just mouth ghost ships. With, like, incredulity on my face.
Right. Well, what was that lady? What was her name? She had
Which lady?
the crab thing that you rode in.
Ah. Oh my, I'm ashamed I can't remember her name.
Maybe a location?
You guys passed by her. She was sitting with the GIF and the turtle.
Oh, no fucking way.
Don't tell me her name, it's in my notes. Hold on.
Is it really?
I'm sure it is. That was a little while ago, though.
She was sitting with the gift? Oh, I see. Okay, yep. I remember that. She looks like fucking George Washington. When it's all zoomed out, the stupid wig.
Wow, so much notes.
I'll say this: you also recognize the elf sitting with them at that table is the one that was up on top of the ship. That kind of shouted down at you guys and told you to be nice to her.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I don't see her name. It's not jumping out at me.
Grinda Garloth.
Yeah.
I recommend that you, Sir Volo, talk to that woman over there and her elf.
And he kind
Oh,
of
wow.
looks across the room and he says, I think I'll do that. Thank you.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah, that'll get you somewhere. Just watch out for the dragon. And before he can ask, I grab Bart and we walk away.
Yeah, Bolo's eyes go wide. He says, "Dragon!" As you guys are leaving. What? Todrin, what dragon?
That's great.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Awesome. Well, this was a failure. We should just head to the tavern. It's getting kind of late. We got people to meet.
You guys, you're early afternoon still.
Yeah, but
I actually want to make one quick stop.
oh, okay. Well, let's do
Let's
that.
swing by the bookworm.
Sounds good. Close to home.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's on the way. You guys want to accompany us, Oscar? Gravity?
If Gravity swings past me as she's just kind of making her loops around the room, I want to grab the tip of her tail as she passes me, or try to.
Yeah, this will end well.
Make a dex check.
Me?
No,
him.
me.
I want to see if you can catch your tail. Yeah, not quite, but
Nah.
Gravity, you feel his hand brush against your tail like he's trying to grab your tail and pull it.
It's totally nonchalant, like I'm walking, just like, grab, I miss, keep walking.
Can I turn around and give him a giant hug?
Absolutely.
Yes!
Oh, shit! Todd just kind of stiffens.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
And then completes the hug. I just wanted to let you know we're on our way out. I was hoping you would follow us.
Oh, I'll follow you. No worries.
All right. Can I show you something real quick?
Sure.
I start digging around in my pouch, and I pull out that mirror,
Ooh.
the special mirror.
Shit.
But before I show it to her, I'm like, have you seen? I don't know. I'm new in town. Have you seen the most beautiful person ever? And as soon as I finish that,
God.
I aim it right at her so she sees herself in the mirror.
I don't
And
get it.
if you don't have anything prepared, Kazan, that's fine. You can retcon.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Gravity, what is the most beautiful thing you can think of that to your Tabaxi character? What would she be? What would she find incredibly beautiful? Like almost life-alteringly beautiful. I know that's a tall question, but
Jesus.
It's about Oscars. For
A beautifully crafted, like a mastercraft dulcimer that's magical and does cool.
so what you see in the mirror is you see just not just beautifully crafted, but magical dulcimer that is in your paws, and it is the most beautiful music you have ever heard. It is coming from it when you every strum of the strings on it is just wonderful.
Wow.
And Todrin, what you and everyone else sees when she does this is just her face just kind of goes blank for just a split second as she sees this vision, and just this huge smile curls across her lips.
Purr, purr.
Yeah, I get a big old grin on my face. I kind of figured that's what you'd see.
Can I try and steal the mirror?
You,
I've got
Roll.
it in my fist. This is strength.
when you go to put it away, I'm going to have her roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh my god.
No?
Todrin, go ahead and roll me a perception check with
Yeah.
advantage because you've still got your hand on it
Okay.
when you're putting it away. Oh,
Alright, so my 2 rolls.
Oh damn.
Oh, damn.
Fuck. I can't beat that. I'm a flat. I have no perception bonus.
so
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
Todrin, you go to put your mirror away and you don't notice a thing as no one in the room has any idea that she has just swiped your mirror.
Christ on a cracker.
Is this a special mirror?
come on. She'd be like, how's this work again?
All right. Whew. Deep breath. Fuck. All right. Yep. Nothing happened. All right. Well, let's go do your thing, Bart. Hopefully it goes better than mine.
Bart.
Hopefully it goes better than mine. Jesus Christ.
Purr, purr, purr.
She is a cat.
Well played. Well played, Gravity. Holy
So-
fuck.
Yeah, you guys leave the awning portal. You head back north up the high road, back towards Troll Skull Alley. Again, it's say mid-afternoon by the time you are starting to walk by the Bookworm's treasure.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
I have to say, looking at this item, the fact that it casts beams of light, I'm really surprised you didn't shine it around for me to chase. I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's good.
I thought that'd be kind of demeaning.
Cats love that. Are you joking?
Fuck.
We'd be best friends.
Tell you what, give it back. I'll do that.
Maybe.
God damn it. That's crazy. Wow. That's like paramount to everything Todd just learned about himself.
All right.
I will give it back, though.
Yeah, no, you're good, Gravity. You're totally good. You do your thing. No hard feelings at all.
I will explain out of game later what that is. So to her, I mean.
Mm, I don't know. Maybe don't.
Do you not want me to?
I think it's
Okay.
even better
Why
if she
would she
doesn't know. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Where?
Uh,
Meh.
so what do you want to do with the bookworm's treasure?
So when we walk in, I'm going to approach Rashal. Is he there?
Oh yeah, he's there. He's putting books on the shelves.
I'm going to approach Rashal. Ah, Rashal, how are you this evening? Afternoon. Damn it.
This late afternoon, 2:30:45.
So when you guys enter the bookworm's treasure, Gravity, this is a absolutely massive bookstore, and it is owned and operated by this gold dragonborn. He's like half dragon that Bart is speaking to.
I plant myself nearby and stare at him because I've never seen that before.
As
They're
I'm
pretty
talking
rare.
to him, I was wondering if you had. Oh, sorry. This is actually a new companion of ours. This is Gravity. She is a tabaxi. And
Hello.
I put my hand out towards her.
Rishal steps
Gravity?
forward and it's a pleasure to meet you. There's almost like a slight hiss in his voice of the dragon heritage. And
I do a very ostentatious bow.
pleasure
That's a
to
big
meet you.
word.
I know lots
Awesome.
of big
Texas,
words.
what?
Nice to meet you, sir.
My name is Rishal.
Rochelle. Nice to meet you, Rochelle.
It's nice to meet you too. Please, is there anything I can help any of you with?
Actually, yes, Rashal. I was wondering if you had a few more spells that I could have access to.
Certainly. What are you looking for?
I'm actually looking for a spell that will help me with languages.
Comprehend languages. It's
Yes.
a first level spell. It'll. And he walks over to the where he keeps these spell books that he lets people copy spells out of, and he takes one off the shelf and lays it out in front of you, and opens it up, and says, "This is it right here. It would be 25 gold pieces."
Excellent, excellent. Um, so I pull out 25 gold pieces and I give them to
Yeah.
him.
Plus whatever you need to actually copy it and all the I forget exactly how much that is, but
It's not evocation, that I'm
no,
certain. So
it is a divination spell.
I'm pretty sure since it's first level, it's 50 gold.
That
And
sounds
it'll
right.
take an hour.
Okay.
I think it might be 2 hours.
Yeah.
I can look it up real quick.
Hour.
Yeah, he'll let you take a chair and
Oh, just to learn it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, while that's taking place, I'll say, so, I, can I ask you a personal question?
certainly.
How familiar are you with religious matters? I don't mean the following and the temples. I mean specifically gods themselves.
I cannot say that's my area of expertise. Why?
Right. I'm looking specifically for a definition of one word
What's that?
because I and I kind of pull him aside and I want to sneak this word to him.
Mhm.
So contested me stealth versus everybody else or something because
I would say that he's if you're trying to pull him aside somewhere quiet, he'll take you into the back if you want.
Yep, I want to give the party a chance, particularly our sneaky person, a chance to hear it. But
Yes, sir.
Everybody except Todrin, roll me a
well,
perception check with disadvantage. And Todrin, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
What does that mean?
Oh, so at the bottom left-hand side of your screen, you'll see there's 6 buttons. You'll see ADV and DIS. Those are advantage and disadvantage. Essentially, what that means is that it will roll the check twice, and for advantage, it'll take the higher of the 2 numbers, and for disadvantage, it'll take the lower.
So which one do I?
You would be clicking DIS for disadvantage.
We're all taking disadvantage.
This
And-
is because he has pulled Rashal aside and is whispering.
Oh, damn it. 19, drop 19.
And then do I click
I won't be
something else?
listening. I'm focused on
Okay.
what
And
I'm
then make a perception check.
do it anyway, Drex.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
No,
He's
I'm
busy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they don't hear you, Todrin. As
Oh.
far as you know.
Okay. Well, I know what it means, so we don't need to talk about it. But I would be curious, actually, honestly. I'll message it to you.
Okay. Yeah, when you use that word, his eyes gonna go wide, and he says, "What's the context? I don't understand."
Well, when a
Do you want to take this to a whisper channel?
no, I'm
Okay.
enjoying the mystery.
Okay.
When an incredibly powerful being calls you that, what do you make of it? You seem like a smart gentleman. You've
He-
got a bookstore, damn.
He looks around at the others and just whispers quietly to you. He says, "I think you need to take a trip to the Temple of Beauty and ask there."
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Does it sound exclusive to you? Like,
It's not a word used commonly.
okay, I'll take that. That works for me. You, sir, have a fine store, and I'll shake his hand and give him a gold.
It's really not necessary, but I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, but it's such a fine store.
He says, "I'll be coming by the tavern tonight." So
Oh,
there was a Mr. JB Neverwinter, or excuse me, JB
cock.
Nevercaught. Yes. He was here
Wow.
earlier. He was here earlier. He mentioned you actually by name, all of you.
Right.
He said that he was going to be having some kind of a wake for Vivi tonight.
Yeah. Yes, that is happening.
So I'll be there.
Good man. Okay, so we can finish Drax's thing.
While I'm sitting there, you're talking, and I look up and I go, "Oh, by the way, I'm probably going to be a while. So if all of you want to head back to the manor," and then I just start working again.
Can I insight him?
You can.
I just raise an eyebrow, and I don't know how to target him with that, so I'll just roll a dice. You tell me.
Bart, roll in the tower, either persuasion or deception, whichever.
I'm trying to figure out how private he's trying to be.
It would probably be more just a straight charisma check, I guess. But
Oh, well,
that's fine.
that was a 15.
Yeah, as far as you can tell. Well, that's the whole point of the towers. You don't tell him
Well,
that.
well,
he's
that's
gonna
fair.
find out anyway. He's gonna find out anyway that there's, as far as he can tell, there's no need to be concerned.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go, folks. Let's head back to the tavern. I think Miss Gravity has not had a tour yet. Would you like a tour?
I live there.
Wait, what?
I've been here the whole time, remember?
No, I don't remember.
You guys keep forgetting this. It's really insulting.
Yeah, Tadrin, I read that book that one time. She told me about it.
Yeah. See?
Oh, wow. I seem to be the one missing a few cues for once. Maybe you all could explain that to me when we get where we're going.
Okay, let me know if that map is actually showing this time. I hope
It is
so.
not.
God damn it! What's wrong with it?
It's just gray. Sorry, man.
I will
I
have
wanna
to look
see it.
into that.
Is it covered?
No, it's not. I've made sure it's not. I don't know what the problem is.
There are 2 Berts and 2 Todds. Maybe that's one too many. Obviously not. I'm just kidding.
It shouldn't be. I don't know. I'll look into it. I may
Just
have
give
to
us the old one for now, then.
I may just have to reload it later.
Is the old one still in?
Yeah, it's still here. I gotta find it first.
Wow. I have quite
Yes, I can, Kai.
the spellbook
Sweet.
going.
That's
dude.
super high res for her picture.
Awesome. I'll get that later.
Gravity, you wanted to use that the white cloak one, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super attached, doesn't. I think it looks cool, but.
My spellbook has 14 spells in it.
Jeebus.
Oh shit! What do we want? Hind to work his
Ooh!
magic.
Is this one working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I apologize. I don't know what's wrong with that other map. So I'll see
It's
about
cool,
fixing
man.
it between now and the
It's
next time.
cool. Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys come back home and there's no difference. I don't know why.
It's me.
No.
Well,
No.
it looks like according to this, you can take the room across the building from mine.
On the 3rd floor?
Yes.
Probably could be just living under books.
I mean, that's kind
I
of
never
a
noticed.
library study, but
Arr.
oh, you're talking about your mess. Gotcha. That's up to you. I mean, you can always make a nest in the books.
Well, we can.
I like that room, the one on the 3rd floor, though.
You can have your own space, and there's a fireplace. Don't burn the place down.
Me?
Okay.
Anybody?
Let's see. So what are you guys doing now? I know Todrin, or excuse me, Bart is at Rishal's taking down that thing.
I'm imagining that they walk me into the tavern up to Oscar's room and they're like, yeah, she's been sleeping here. And I'm like, okay, well, now she's sleeping here. And I show her this entirely empty room that she can customize and make her own. And she doesn't have to sleep on books. She can make it whatever she wants. And it's on the 3rd floor. And that's where she is.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
And I'm all proper and just an incredibly slow red pulse on the stone. Like, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? I have to show this person how to set up their own room. Yeah, you can just live in this room right here. Over here behind this door, there's your own bathroom all to yourself. You might notice the lack of books. Over here, you have this tower. It's called the turret. It will lead you up to this singular peak above the rest of the building, which is called the turret peak. You may also, again, notice the lack of books. Up here, you will have no reason to go unless you need to leave without us noticing. If you do, please let me know. I'd like to know where we are at all times. Until then,
Can I just
go ahead.
can
Go
I
ahead.
stealth away?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
roll a stealth check, Todd,
No,
and
no,
roll a
no.
perception check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you sneak away, and Todrin, you were talking to yourself. Let me know if that map comes up now, please.
I turn around and you might notice the lack of books, and she's gone. Okay. Well,
Has that map come up now?
until next time, it was still great for me.
At least he's pretty.
You're like attached to the ceiling. I don't even
Still got
notice
that
you.
going for you.
I just walk past you. Well, all right. I guess I'll tell her later about the dragon.
Yay!
I'll head to my
All
room.
right.
No, I head to the tavern because Todd needs a
Okay.
drink.
Again, has that map come up yet?
No. Negatory.
Sorry, dude.
All right, it's okay. I'll figure it out. So, let's see here.
Well
Oh
played,
my
Gravity.
god,
God
Hind.
damn it.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Thank you, sir.
So, you know the big potion that I made? And it had that
Yes.
crack in it?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh man, that crack's weird and it's got like that weird cavity
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And so I'm like, that's weird. So I poked it and there's a big ass crack in the top. So I was like, oh, is that a cavity? So I just poured water into it and it filled it completely. So I don't know what I'm going to put in there.
Wait. Uh, why? What do you mean put in there? I was with you until you said that.
Because I can fill it with another color or something.
So you can dump the water out and it's empty again?
Yeah,
Oh man.
I just dumped the water out and it's hollow.
I have a mending spell.
Sorry. I realized that probably was a shitty noise.
Shitty noise.
Is this in real life or in the game?
This is in real life.
Oh, I
So
Okay,
me and
so
oh, go ahead. Dude,
unless
Drax,
did you?
just the red again. Just fucking fill it with red so it seals the cracks, and it's a normal potion. Unless you want to do something crazy.
Good lord, what was that?
What was what?
Gravity started moving, and it was like out of the corner of my eye, and I thought something was crawling over my monitor.
Yikes.
Okay, so Bart, what are you doing? Are you doing anything other than your book learning?
Yeah, I want to pull out that note. What does it say? Yeah! Alright, you guys can continue.
Excuse me, that should say tomorrow night.
Okay.
So yeah, people are starting to show up. Just for safety's sake, I'm not gonna put anything on the map here, but the tavern is starting to fill up. Floon is here serving drinks, and all the locals show up. You guys are sitting around the bar and the fire crackling, and JB Nevercaught comes into the
Cock.
cot. He comes in, and he during the evening, as it moves on into the night, he raises a glass and
Is this
If I can find it. Sorry, go ahead.
the thing for Vivi?
Yeah.
Can I
Unless
play a
you
sad
want
song?
to do before that.
Can I do a little bit of a flourish of the ceremony that I'll be doing? Because I have ceremony prepared,
Sure.
just
What do
to
you want to do?
enhance. I just
Yeah.
it's Todd. Sparkles and flares, ominous words. It's like 3 seconds of just like, holy fuck, what is he doing? And then I raise a drink.
Okay.
Can I back him up with performance?
Absolutely.
Ooh, good
Go ahead
music.
and roll a
Oh,
performance
Danny
check.
boy,
I'm going to
the
use
the
Druidcraft.
pipes are
Give her advantage.
calling.
Oh,
Sorry, what was that, Kai?
Use
Sorry.
Druidcraft to wind chimes and candles dancing and flowers blooming and stuff to maybe give her advantage.
Sure. And since he said it before you rolled, I'm going to let him you re-roll that. So go ahead
Totally.
and roll that performance check again.
Oh,
It's
wow.
10 is considered like a medium check, so it's decent.
I'm not so good in sad situations.
Yeah. So JB raises a glass and taps aside with a silverware, and the room kind of goes quiet for a little while, and he says, Vivi was a good friend and a damn fine tailor. He will be sorely missed. May his killer or killers be brought to justice swiftly, so that we may all sleep more soundly. You hear just a rouse of hear, hear, and that kind of thing as uh, everyone drinks to the memory of Vivi.
where's Mr. Hang on.
Humphreys.
I got this. God damn it. Humpty Dumpty.
Uh, let's see, where is he? He's in the tap room. He's watching.
Okay. I'll give him my contact, offer a shoulder, but
Roll me an insight check.
oh shit.
I'm going to say this specifically because you mentioned him.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm keeping that cat.
Now we're all gonna have a cat.
I know. I thought Todd was a dog person, but
The funniest thing is the wizard gets the shaft again because his is the least interesting.
so
we all get cats. One of
hang
them is a plague.
hang on. How do I get that impression?
He is keeping his eyes on him, and he looks like his tail is bushed up, and this is an intelligent. Like, you're well aware, Tressum are human
Yeah,
intelligence.
totally. I'm
you can
watching
see
him. Yeah.
he is confused. He is
Okay.
like
Okay.
he does not know what's going on or why.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm gonna nod to him and then continue to do what I'm doing. Holy fuck. What? Okay. 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 Yeah, so we cheer Vivi.
Yeah.
Let me know when 2 hours has passed, and I'll be there.
Oh, you're there for this. This
okay.
is later in the evening. This is you guys have settled in and you're home now.
Right. So at some point during the festivities, as somber as they are, I'm gonna pull Bart aside upstairs. Let's say the two couches on the second floor, the two chairs.
Okay. Sure.
When we sit down, I'm gonna ward against listening.
Nice. What
I can't. That was just a I said I joke.
Oh, damn it. That's why it made sense to me. So you can't.
Unfortunately.
Okay. So a lot happened today.
Yes, it did. I have some bad news, and I'm going to hand the note to Hind. Or Todrin. Damn it. Did you share it with him?
Nope.
I'm about to share it with everybody.
Okay, that works for me. Because right after him, I'll share it with everyone else.
This is the song Gravity's playing, by the way, Jason.
Okay, cool. Oh, I like that. And you, Todrin, you notice at the bottom there's a little stamp of the Harper symbol.
Okay. Oh, oh, okay, you got this from the guy in the portal.
Yes, Matrim.
Matt, okay, whoa. Okay, so, okay, before we get to that, your deal with the Zentarum guy, anything we need to talk about there?
My deal with the Zentarum.
Daniel?
Davil?
Devil, yep.
Which deal? The deal that we will
You
keep
were
information
cold,
open?
my friend. You did not like him. I just want to make sure we're on the same page there. I thought we could trust him for information. If we can't,
The thing about the Zentarum is they're very one-sided in their information giving. I will be very surprised if we get anything ever from Davil. It was a stretch, but
okay,
he
yeah,
seemed honest.
I agree with both of those comments. Okay, all right. Well, I've been keeping an eye on him. I'll continue to do so.
Right. I mean, you don't straight up tell someone that you don't trust them. You'll never get anything out of them.
Right. Honestly, when I nodded to you, I was kind of planning on charging the guy information on somebody in his own organization, but it
Eh,
I don't know how I felt about it, so I let you do the thing. But
that's not my thing.
this note, I'd shake the note. What?
Yes, I'm thinking we need to go let Vajra know.
Who?
Vajra Sava, the Blackstaff.
Bless you. Oh, yes, right. Yep, that one. Yes,
Yes.
we absolutely need to go see her immediately.
Yes, we must go speak to the badge safari.
Yes, you've been sitting on this note. Are you kidding me? We need to do this now.
I just got back not that long ago, and then we were in the middle of Vivi's thing.
Well,
I understand that that's not quite as important, but
I appreciate the respect. We need to go now.
are we going to gather Oscar and
Yes.
all
Yeah,
right?
I'm already walking towards the stairs.
So, are you guys coming back downstairs?
Yep.
I take that note back, by the way. Don't
Okay.
tell them my
Okay.
source.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Gotcha.
When you guys are walking out the doors, kind of in haste, you bump into Vincent Trench as he's coming in, a little late. Unfortunately, he missed Vivi's thing, but he says,
Hang on. Before you say that, I'm sorry. I actually physically grab Oscar by this.
Oh,
What's the scruff of the neck? What's the word?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Yep. I just physically grab you. You're a foot above me. I just grab you and walk you with me as I walk out the door. Don't ask questions. Just walk, big guy. We got things to do.
I shuffle along.
Hey,
"All
wait.
right." So you
I'm kind of
literally
enjoying that
bump,
song, though.
you literally bump into Vincent Trench on your way out the tavern.
Okay.
Sorry, we have things to do.
He says, "Are you just gonna go by? Just walk by?"
On the way out, is Gravity already in tail?
Yep, I do.
Awesome. Vincent!
She has my fucking mirror.
I'm sorry, Vincent. Please help yourself, but we must actually be out. We're in quite a rush.
Wow, what you got?
I turned to Todd, never mind.
So Vincent, as you're all just right in front of the tavern door, he says, I know you're in a hurry, but I've been asking around about a mystery puppet man that Jazreen saw, Miss Hornraven.
Yep,
Lady
yep,
Hornraven.
yep, yep.
He says, I've been told there's a construct at the House of Inspired Hands that matches the description. I've got my own investigations to do. I just came off of one, but since you guys are already up to your necks in it, I thought I might just pass the information along to you as a professional courtesy.
I'll toss him a silver. Thank you, my
Actually,
man.
actually, I approach him and I'm just like, Floon is on duty right now, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll say,
Danica and the other halflings Floon told you that they said that they were not going to be back until after Trolltide.
who won't be back until after Trolltide?
The halflings.
Oh, okay.
Danica also.
On the way out then, cool, right on. On the way out then, I get close to him and I'm like, let Floon know that I said you drink for free tonight. We really appreciate that. Have a good night.
It's very
And
kind of
we
you. Thank you.
we storm out.
Very true. Okay, so as we're walking, now what? Do we... I don't know.
We
I
need
think...
to go speak to Vajra immediately.
Yeah,
I need to
I
get guarded.
agree. I agree.
Okay, so you guys make your way across town.
So we let you know. You've probably read the block of text, so we let you know about all that. Not about the source of information, though.
Wait, when you say you mean her?
Her and Oscar.
Well, I interrupt everything. No, I'll wait. So we tell her about all that. Yes.
Okay, so
Thanks, guys.
did you
Not
read it?
you.
Wait, who's her?
Your
The
whiskers
Blackstaff.
next to your ear.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Gravity. Because we're not
Sure,
there yet.
like,
Okay,
I've
whoa,
got
whoa.
a name, you know.
We're gonna have to back up a little bit. I'm confused. What's going on, guys?
He gave me the note telling me that those things about
Yeah.
creatures rampaging
Okay.
the wards. I'm saying we need to go to the Blackstaff immediately and tell her.
So you
Right,
have shared
but
this
we're on the
information
way
with
still.
you have shared
Yes.
your information with Oscar and Gravity, right?
Right.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
That's
I'm
what I'm
sorry.
saying. On
I'm
the way
sorry.
there, I'm relaying this information to them because in game, there's no way for them to know this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So he tells you
Sorry.
essentially that the
I understand.
Harpers, which is essentially a group of spies.
I don't tell you about the Harpers. I
Okay,
just tell
he
you
doesn't
about the
mention the Harpers.
Xanathar.
He tells you that he has received information that the Xanathar Guild is intending to attack tomorrow night during Trolltide, which is a major holiday. Think Halloween.
So all the kitties are gonna be out in the streets?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of kids in the streets.
Lots of furries.
Some poor little kids?
Yes. So when you guys get to Blackstaff Tower is this 3-story tall stone building. There are no windows, and you go through the gate. You bang on the door. Maloon, War Dragon, greets you, and
Maloon.
he says, "What can I do for you?" You guys saw him earlier at the yawning portal, so he's a little surprised to see you guys again.
Right, hello Maloon. We have news for the lady herself. We need to get up there ASAP.
Yes, we must speak with Vajra immediately.
Right this way. He leads you guys up a flight of stairs, and Gravity, you've never been in Blackstaff Tower before, but what appeared to be a 3-story building on the outside magically appears much, much larger and taller on the inside. And when you are led into the Blackstaff's room, you meet Vajra Safar, who is essentially the archmage of the city. And behind her is a window that, again, there were no windows on the outside. And she looks at you and says, "What's the hurry? What's going on?"
I immediately pull out the note. I was given this today by one of my contacts in the Hoppers. I'm surprised that they haven't relayed this to you already. This is important.
They have, actually.
Ah, excellent. I wasn't sure.
Yes, we received this message earlier today. Probably before you did.
Very likely. I would hope so. Is there anything that we need to be...
I can tell you there is more to that. The note that you received is obviously not personalized. We have information that suggests that, well, you may be the primary targets.
I look back over at Todrin. I'm sorry, Vajra. What?
Targets?
Whoever you received this message from, obviously it wasn't high enough up to know, but the information we have, and we've been making preparations, but this attack is going to take place in every ward of the city, but your Troll Skull Alley is marked on the map specifically.
Okay, this is good to know.
Do we know why?
You've pissed off the Xanathar Guild, that's why.
I see.
By the way, the music right now is perfect.
Fucking A. Okay, well, is there
How
any...
many of them have you killed?
Enough, trust me. Hey, is there any muscle we can smuggle into our tavern? I think we can put together a nice little ambush.
I can send Maloon.
I will take Maloon and his axe. It's one hell of an axe.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I should also tell you, you'll most likely have the aid of the Harpers as well.
that's good to know.
Excellent.
I have to mention, I don't know if it's already occurred, fire may be a major issue. I know it's late notice, but anything you can prepare to stop half the city from burning down, specifically burning.
The message that we have is that this will be an attack with some sort of wild creatures, monsters.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
The thing about fire is it always comes out in chaos, and it's always
That's
a
very true.
pain to deal with.
Keyword wild.
If you have any preparations to defend your manor, I would highly suggest you do so.
Okay, on the other hand, if we're the target, I would prefer to attract attention to us rather than innocent bystanders. Please do not give away that we know this is coming.
I understand. And Maloon says, don't worry, no one will find out.
Okay. Alright, Maloon.
I'll be there, don't worry.
Stick with my man Bert here.
God, that music is awesome.
Well, I'm relieved to know that you've heard of all of this. What are we doing in preparation to protect the citizens of Waterdeep?
The City Watch and the City Guard are well aware of the situation. They are making their own plans in secret. I am not privy to that.
That's fair.
I can tell you that the Lord's Alliance, the Harpers, the Order of the Gaunt, they've all been made aware. Some people are even suggesting that we talk to the Zentarum.
I see. Well then, is there anything that you have to say for a prohibition in terms of our actions tomorrow night?
This is going to be a full-out assault. There are none.
Excellent. Well, we will try to keep you as informed as possible, but as you know, in times of battle, the best laid plans tend to fall apart.
Right. Real quick, Lady Blackstaff, my dear, can I show you something?
Certainly. Is
And
this
I-
a secret matter? She asks.
Well, let's see. I was just wondering if you had seen, and I'm just kind of digging through my bag, and digging, and I don't seem
She
to
kinda-
find.
Yeah, her eyes kind of glance across the group, and she's just seeing what?
Right, it's
That giggling.
in here somewhere. Oh, damn. Can I do some kind of check to see?
Roll an investigation check.
Oh, Jesus. Of all the rolls. Please! Oh my god, yes.
What is it that you're looking for? Like, I know what
To-
I know what you're looking for, but what are you looking for?
I
Check.
stop and, like, my eyes dart around. I'm trying to remember, where could it have gone? Who could it have it? Why is it missing? All of the questions you ask when you lose your set of keys to drive to the Walmart.
Where did I have it last?
What was it? Investigation?
Yes. The last thing you remember is that you were in the yawning portal. You had just shown it to Gravity, and the place was full of, including Xanathar Guild agents, including Zentarum agents, including people you don't know.
Can I do an
There's
insight
literally
check
no tabaxis.
on the tabaxi in the room about the fact that she
kinda
was the last
pushing it.
one I gave it? Oh, with a 20? Come on! I rolled a fucking 20.
You did roll a 20.
At least contested. My insight versus her. What the fuck are you looking
Yeah.
for?
Roll me a deception check, Gravity. Roll me
Oh, what was that?
a deception check. Todrin, roll me a insight check.
Not great.
I don't think I have deception.
Roll it anyway.
Just go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, you can.
I don't
Maybe
see
just
it.
your charisma.
Found it. Never mind.
Ah!
Todrin, she's new and she's scared and she's a little sneaky.
She seems kind of guilty a little bit. I'm like, hey, Miss Gravity,
Yes?
would you perhaps have found an item of mine maybe I dropped?
Oh. Yours?
Yeah, probably mine.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Something shiny, perhaps, that I showed you earlier today. My eyes narrow.
Something sparkly?
Yeah, definitely sparkly. Gave you a bit of a smile, I remember. Trust me, darling, it will not give you that smile twice. It means nothing to you. On the other hand, it could really help me right now if I were to have found that item I lost.
Hmm. I'll give it back if you promise not to call me darling again.
Why does everyone keep
He's got
saying that?
claws.
I don't understand. It usually works. All right, okay. Gravity.
I'll give it back.
Why does nobody like being called darling?
I like it, Todrin.
Thank you, Oscar. Thank you.
You should really check your pockets
welcome,
in the
darling.
future.
Yeah, you're right. Kind of sucks.
Maybe close them on occasion.
Right. I'm sorry, Lady Blackstaff. I thought you might want to have a look at this. I'm just curious. I'm glad those rolls worked in my favor.
Kind of wish they didn't.
I was gonna reverse pickpocket it back.
Probably shouldn't have let him make that roll, but so she looks into the mirror and just again her face, like everyone else's, there's this half second of just this blank look that just turns into a smile, and she shakes her head and she's what is that? She's looking at the mirror now, just
What'd you see?
things. Why I don't understand. Why would you show me this?
Let's just say I trust you. If you want to inform me on what you see, please do.
As somewhat private,
Okay.
personal.
Oh dear.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to intrude, but if it helps, right? That's all I'm trying to do. Anyway,
Thank you.
we have things to take care of.
Certainly. Please, Balloon, show them out.
Maloon's going to accompany us, yeah?
And as you guys are leaving, he just, I can stay the night if you want. I can be there 24/7.
Yeah, man.
No, I think it would be better if you just arrive sometime tomorrow.
No, actually, I think it'd be better if you shadowed my friend Bert here like he was a squishy little mage.
What does Maloon look like?
Ah, that is a good question.
He's got a big axe.
A question for you too, Kason.
Is
Did you let me cast a concentration spell more than once?
What?
There's
I
a
don't
spell called
understand.
there's a spell called Beast Sense.
Hi,
When I catch you
Snuggly.
a willing beast, and then for an hour look through their eyes. So I was going to use that on rats to have them scamper around and look for things before shit hits the fan tomorrow. If it's just one at
I'll
a time,
say
that's cool.
this.
But
I will say this. You have essentially what is a swarm of rats. And I will say that for 6 rats, I'll let you do that.
sweet.
For on the group.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll tell him just keep a low profile, but my man Bert here, he kind of needs, I'll knock a knuckle on the armor he's wearing, some protection. The man's a cannon. Trust me, he'll keep it covered, but take the hits for him, please.
Absolutely.
I suppose that's fair.
I don't know what
He puts
these...
his big mitt on Bart's shoulder and says, "You have nothing to worry about."
That's my man. My man
Excellent.
Maloon. What's the axe called?
And he looks down, pats the axe, and says, "Azure Edge."
Amazing.
And what you see on his hip, Gravity, is a beautifully crafted axe that I wish I had the description really handy.
Wow. So pretty.
It's purty.
Pretty.
Let's see. Solid steel handle etched with tiny runes, wrapped in blue dragon hide, and a star sapphire set in the pommel. The axe head is forged from silver, electrum, and steel alloys whose edges constantly shimmer with a deep blue luminescence. And it is visibly magical.
That's cool as fuck. Just an axe with a shining edge. Yeah, I mean, I have... Just keep the man safe.
Of course.
That's my long-term goal for,
Your sword?
yeah. I have
Fuck
some
yes.
ideas for names with Kason.
Fuck yeah.
So as you guys are leaving, and Balloon he's essentially escorting you out of the building, and you want him to show up tomorrow sometime?
No, I want
follow you
him
home
there
right
with
now?
us the whole
Do you?
time. I want him coming with us now, and I want
Alright.
him shadowing Bert.
He grabs his things, he picks up a backpack with a bedroll, and will let you lead the way back home.
What time is it as we're headed home?
By the time you guys had your thing for Vivi and all this other stuff is happening, it's getting late. Like it's dark out now. There's a light fog that's moved in.
Can I split off and poke my head into the yawning portal?
Yeah, it's south of here, but you'd be going the opposite direction from home. But yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna split off.
By yourself?
That's why I grabbed Maloon. You'll be all right, friend.
Be careful, Todrin.
Of course, of course.
Uh,
I'll be back. Don't worry about
Okay.
me.
So, as the rest of you, unless someone wants to follow Todrin, anyone?
I'll follow Todd.
All right. So, Gravity and Todrin, you're headed south back towards the yawning portal. The rest, Oscar and Bart and Maloon are headed back to Trollskull Manor. Uh,
I'm
what
kind
would
of
you like to do
giving
when you get?
Gravity fish eyes as we're walking. Like, I don't know what your deal is, but my group tends to be kind of open-minded, right? Like, we welcomed you in with open arms, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, just, I don't know. Don't take no more of my shit, please.
Okay.
I,
She starts handing stuff back.
right? Here's your
There's a
comb.
coin purse.
Here's your blanket. But you seem capable. I want you here. Absolutely. Just,
Starts purring.
All she hears is, I want you.
Stops purring.
just watch my back while we're in here, yeah? I'm gonna do a little bit of recruiting. I think shit's about to hit the fan.
That I can do.
Awesome. As I turn away, my hand is on my mirror.
Okay. So when you get there,
Also my Shattercroc.
who are you looking
Oh
for?
my
Like,
gosh.
anyone in particular, or just
Yes,
Just
yeah, I
adventurers.
poked my head in the yawning portal. I'm looking for Yagra.
okay? When you poke your head in, you see the table they were at. There's different people there now, and you know that she has a room here. You've spent the night in it once before.
That's true. Yep, I'm gonna go knock on that door. I'm gonna nod
So-
at Gravity to stay downstairs.
So
I also have, by popular demand. I don't know if that would help in this situation, but
Oh, I know what that is.
Back-
That's
background
the
discussion.
right.
What?
Maybe in the future, but for right now.
all right.
I'll say what it would get you essentially is they would point to Yager's room, and but he already knows where that is. So
Okay.
good
Yeah, he
thought
does.
and good thinking, and yeah. So when you go up, she's just, you hear this shuffling in the room at first, and then there's this this groan from like a half orc. It sounds barely awake, and she comes to the door, and as soon as she opens the door, her eyes go wide, and she reaches and she tries to pull you in.
Right. Whoa. Hey. Oh, I roll with it and go in
Okay.
the room.
Yeah, she pulls you into the room, closes the door behind you, and just orc lips on your face.
Maybe I should go.
I missed something. I'm reading stuff.
Or clips on your face.
What?
Oh fuck! I try to get out between the orc lips that I need help
Wow.
and I need it now.
Do I know he needs help?
Oh no!
As
Help! Help!
she's like, what's wrong? She's like almost
Oh,
half
fuck.
undressing you at this point. It's
Right.
like,
It's
what?
like, whoa,
Help
hey,
him, what?
whoa. I'm actually, we need to both put harder objects on.
What?
Yeah. Put your armor on. We gotta go.
What's going on?
I can explain on the way. Just, I don't know, pad your armor. I know it's tough, but I need
So-
you, and we need to be quiet.
Yeah, she goes to starts to strap her armor on. She wears this light leather armor, and she says, "Do I need to get Davil? What's going on?"
No. I need your help personally.
I can't leave him. I'm
Ooh
his
la la.
bodyguard.
Okay.
What's going on?
Hell. Damn it, Yagra. Oh man, I don't know what I can tell you because I can't. He can't know. Honestly, at this point, I need you to pick your alliances. I can offer you anything he can.
Todrin, it's not that easy. I pick my line. What are you talking about? What's going on?
If I tell you things he can't know, and when I tell you them, you'll have to leave. So I'm telling you,
What?
pick your alliances.
Todrin, don't make me do
won't.
that.
I won't think badly of you either way. Honestly, nothing changes between us.
Please,
But
just tell me what's going on.
I can't until you declare. One way or the other. Will you trust me and come with me?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Trying to get married to a half-orc.
I didn't want to! Persuasion. Alright, here we go. Wow! Motherfucker. God, it would be a good roll, too. God damn it.
So, Yagra is, as you were talking to her, she's strapping her leather armor on. And you can still see
She's strapping it on.
You can still see this
Wow.
hole in the armor where she took a bullet for you.
Yeah, yep.
And she puts on the picks up her weapon and okay. She kind of turns back. And you see on her desk there's a cage with a flying snake in it. And she's like, "Damn it!" And she reaches over and she grabs it and takes it with her.
Fuck! She's coming with me! Okay, please change the fucking song. God damn it, Kai. You
But it's
motherfucker.
15 minutes long. It's only
I don't know how much you know about Yagra, but bounce wow wow.
God damn it.
He has essentially almost converted this half-orc to his religion.
On accident, more than half the time.
It started with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
That's more true than I like. God damn it. Those fucking teeth.
All you had to do was let her get beat up by the Sanathar Guild. That's all.
Oh my god.
So yeah, she's gonna follow you out.
Holy
I will say
shit.
this: you notice that despite coming with you, she's not letting go of this cage with this flying snake. Zentarum used to communicate with each other.
Right, yeah, I'll tell her. I know what that's about. It's okay. Please let them know. I don't want anybody else hurt, but I do need your help. That's why I came for you. That's okay.
Yeah, as you guys are leaving through the door of the yawning portal, she's following in tow with you and Gravity both. Just what's going on?
The city's gonna explode tomorrow? I don't know a lot, but there's gonna be creatures attacking multiple locations, and apparently we're the central targets. I'm just trying to...
Subtle.
Who's attacking?
Xanathar.
She kind of looks down at her mace and goes, I wish I had a bigger one of these.
Yeah, no kidding. Thank you. Thank you, Yagra. I'm gonna marry a half-orc. God damn it.
Yes.
Your children are going to be adorable.
They'll have big teeth.
There'll be a quarter orc. It'll be all right.
They're gonna be horrible.
Oh my
All
god.
right. So
Fuck all
it
of
is.
you.
It is approaching midnight when you come home with Yagra in tow.
Yagra and
And
Cathra.
at this point,
That's nice.
what you find when you get back to the tavern, the tap room is there's a couple of drunks left over in the tap room. Floon is in the back cleaning up, and other than that, it's pretty quiet when you get here. You do see, and Gravity, this is the first evidence you see of it. There is a tray that is just floating across the room on its own.
I chase it.
While I walk past it like nothing happened.
Are you trying to catch it?
Yes.
Okay,
Mine.
roll me a dex check.
Fucking
Just,
live.
Just straight dexterity check. So it'll be the main page.
This is awesome.
Oh.
Okay, you fumble a little bit, and this tray ends up in the floor with a clatter and some broken dishes. And let's see what Lift does.
Let's see.
So all of a sudden, you feel just this sudden, as if the room goes cold, and you can feel this pressure, just pushing against you, like it's trying to, almost like it's trying to push you against the wall.
Dig my claws in and don't let go.
Todrin.
I'm gone. I'm
Okay.
walking away.
So
I got lives to save.
I'm
Floon,
stealing your beer again.
yeah, Floon,
I'm
Floon comes out
just
of the
watching
back.
this happen as I'm eating, like, bar nuts or whatever.
Yeah, Floon comes out of the back and says, "What's happened?" He heard the crash of the dishes. And he's like, "Oh, Lift, back off. It's fine. She's with them."
Oh, no, let's got this. Don't worry.
What? And Floon's kind of got this mortified look on his face.
That's when I'll turn and I'll do my divine. What is it? God, I haven't done this in forever. Divine sense.
Divine
Is that what it's
sense?
called?
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
divine sense.
man.
So I turn and I do this. My
You still have
nostrils
that lamp. don't you?
flare all huge and smell like.
Why do you keep doing this to me? You sense. First, you sense what you're looking for. You sense Lift.
Yeah, undead. Totally.
You also sense an incredibly strong, fiendish presence
Uh-oh.
coming
Where?
coming from Vincent Trench,
Holy.
who came in late and is currently sitting at a table drinking.
Okay, so I'll turn and see Liff, and then flinch at the presence from.
This is
Vincent.
the strongest. This is the strongest presence you've ever felt.
Okay, I know that Liff is largely harmless, so when I smell question mark
This almost drowns out Liff.
yeah, I'm running at Vincent. Hand on my sword.
Yes.
Well, this worked out well.
Holy shit.
Todrin, what's going on? This is Vincent looking up at you from his table he's got a coffee mug in his hand. What's going on?
So, I smell again.
Sulfur and
Fiend,
brimstone.
I say out loud. Vincent, don't let me down here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Todrin. What's the problem?
Fiend. What the hell is that I smell? You stink.
We need,
You should tell the hip Griff about that.
we need to speak in private, Todrin.
Immediately my guard kind of lowers a little bit, but I grab him by the shoulder. We need to do that now.
Come to my office.
Maybe you come to my office.
You really don't want that. Come with me.
Okay, I look around real quick. Is Bart in the room?
No, I'm
Yeah.
upstairs.
Kai is right. I'm gonna call it here because you you have kicked off like 8 different storylines.
Oh shit!
Well done, Gravity.
You're welcome.
Oh.
And the night ends with
Yeah, just
death glare at Vincent.
Okay,
you stink.
so here's where we're gonna leave it. I want to know whether you're going to go with him or not because he's standing up and
Yes,
we need to go like this.
I'm escorting him like a damn city guard. I was just seeing if Bart was around to alert him. I'm gonna nod at Oscar. I don't know what the hell Gravity's deal is, but
I'm gonna go take a bath.
but I know this guy needs to be watched.
Yeah, and you see
Malouf?
Floon behind the bar is like, what the hell's going on? And Liff is like gone at this point. Like you can still sense him, but he's like, what the hell's going on? I thought I was in trouble.
I mean, no offense by that, Gravity. I just
Yeah.
mean that as a character, Todd doesn't know what this cat wants, so
Yeah.
he doesn't say anything to her as he takes this guy away.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna call it here. So where we're gonna end up, Todrin, you have escorted Vincent Trench to his place,
Holy
his office.
fuck.
Oscar, did you follow? Bart,
Wait, you're
where are
leading
you?
him out?
I need to know where everyone is.
Yeah. I mean, I'd follow him.
I'm up on the second floor with Maloon.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
playing
so-
a game of stones in front of the fireplace at those chairs.
So I'll
Alright.
I'll direct Yagra to watch the front door as I leave with Vincent.
Okay.
I'll
Holy
nod.
shit, guys!
I'll
Jesus
nod at
Christ.
Oscar, and he can make of that what he wants.
What happened?
Just if you knew where we were leaving off, you would kick my ass because this is holy shit.
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna call it here. Thank you for like tripling my workload next time.
Sweet. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Are we gonna do my sword next time?
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna handle this with Vincent Trench first. It is effectively midnight. It is now Trolltide. So
Ah,
you're gonna go to there first. And then from there we're gonna have the festivities of the celebrations and whatever happens with this
Right.
threat that you guys have in the course of a matter of hours managed to get some pretty significant allies. Which just I'm gonna award inspiration to anyone who doesn't already have it, just because
sweet.
without any prompting whatsoever, you guys managed to get some pretty heavy hitters. So
Awesome.
Well, we've got the Harpers.
yeah, you've got the Harpers, you've got Maloon, and you've got Yagra. In addition to
The fucking black staff is super alerted.
yeah, she was aware of it. She has other things immediate to her personal attention that she's
Like
going
the
to be overseeing.
visions I gave her. I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, she's not going to tell you what that was.
Of course not.
So, all right. Any questions or comments or suggestions from anyone before we close it off for tonight?
Dude, shit.
Kason.
Holy shit!
Kason.
Yeah.
Can I miss my sword?
You miss your sword?
It needs to be done on Trolltide.
You can miss it, but you would have to wait until
Oh, I don't know that, do I?
the next major holiday is. It wouldn't be Guildhall Day. That's not big enough.
As
You
a
would have to
character, I
wait.
no idea.
You would have to wait until the summer solstice, which is Kythorn the 20th, which is 20 days away from here. 20 days away from now.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
It's
That's pretty
10
bad.
days.
We'll be in the dungeons underwater deep by then. I bet you money.
I wouldn't.
Oh man, damn it, Kazin
I-
with the curve.
If only you know. If only
I'm so
you know what
excited.
you've done.
I'm so excited. Damn
You
it.
should be.
Oh man, Gravity. I don't have comments.
What?
I have questions. Gravity, what do you think?
It was really fun. I liked it a lot.
I'll say this. This was a lot of talking. The next one is going to be a lot of combat. Just
Oh
this
yeah.
this fight that's coming that you guys have been preparing for tonight. It's gonna be big.
Ooh.
And I'm not saying that just as like you guys
The music
know it's
swells.
you guys know it's going to be big because of the letter you got. So I'm not spoiling anything here by saying this. So
Oh man.
The rats will be key to victory.
You know what the real question is, Kason?
what's that?
When is level 4?
Not yet.
Oh man. We gotta fight him level 3. We're still level 3. This is crazy.
This is a picture of the celebration of Trolltide.
Aww.
Burning Man.
Yeah, essentially, all of you would know this. You're all from Waterdeep. You all recognize what they do is they build these straw effigies of trolls and burn them in
Get 'em in the street.
remembrance of the Second Troll War, where Waterdeep fought trolls for years.
Meanwhile, we make everybody under 4 feet wear troll masks for fetish reasons.
The reason they do that is it's essentially Halloween. They go door to door asking for candy.
It's like Guy Fawkes night, right?
Yeah.
Look at this chick on the left. Oh, you're so cute with your hideous face.
And then there's the guy on the right. Get away from me.
Why the fuck are you talking to me? What?
Yeah, can I have some candy, mister? Go away.
You know I just killed 2 people, right?
Fuck.
So if you guys
Get 'em-
don't
get
need
'em
anything
raising
else
back.
from me,
Yeah, we're calling it for the night. This
yeah,
holy shit, Todd.
I'm
Why did you?
sleepy.
I wanted to see what Liff was doing with Gravity over there, and apparently I set off a bomb.
Yeah, a nuke.
Sweet.
It all changed with a sniff.
And I'll tell you this.
Okay.